to you what he censored.
Oh, excuse me. Okay, it says I'm live, but I don't know if it actually caught on that I'm live, so... Because I actually don't have my stream pulled up, so...
Now, where is my glow-in-the-dark D20?
Where's my character sheet? Where's my character sheet? Oh, here it is. It was in with the Cheetos.
I realized something
I think
really
someone's been looking at my
depressing.
Dungeon Master screen more than their character sheet.
You're live. You're live.
Okay. Alright. Do your intro, honey bunny.
Hey there, pups and bubblies. What's poppin'? My name is Master Hobai, and this is episode 8 of Marvelous Misadventures. Last episode was a bit on the hellish side with all the tech dick and whatnots, and Exorcist's accomplishments.
AKA the incest that happened with the sister.
Yeah.
She enjoyed it. He enjoyed it. Don't forget that note. That
Yeah,
Hobai
he
said
enjoyed
his
it.
sister enjoyed the boning.
Apparently it wasn't enough. She still pushed me against the wall.
She gagged you and
Sorry,
pushed you against the
Exorcist,
wall.
but you just can't please your sister.
Oh, God.
I don't know how
Oh,
to
that.
what speak.
that's what this
Sound like a
adventure has come
drunken-
to.
We sound like
become
a
a bunch of
drunken tavern.
rednecks.
So, yeah, for those of you who can actually see the Calcifier no longer has a place at the table. That's because I removed any kind of restrictions that that player rules might have put onto him, making him a DM character or an NPC. So I don't need to track his experience or anything like that. He's just going to be used at my discretion now. I'd been taking liberties with him anyway, so I didn't really feel like keeping track of all that stuff, just to have him do things. Yeah, I also changed what he was. Exorcist knew what he was before, but now something else has kind of happened, and it changed that. So yeah, now nobody knows what he is but me.
He's a vampire.
Well, he's still
He's not a vampire. Will you stop saying he's a vampire?
Unicorn blood.
He's still a dead man. He's still a fucking walking corpse dead man. That's all Void needs
Okay,
to know.
but you don't know what he is.
Void doesn't care. Void just knows he's a dead man, and he's got to give Calcifier shit every chance he gets.
Good luck with that. Anyway, when we left off, there was the destruction of the second gym, the Blue Pyramid, and yeah. Since then, it's been a couple weeks or so. Melvin's servants have been out trying to gather more information on like the area around the third gym and whatnot. They just kind of haven't come back yet. So what's everyone been doing in this time?
Dakota is feeding Wander and spending time with his horse. He has not seen his horse in a few whiles.
Okay, so Dakota's taking care of his animal like a good owner. Okay.
Sana's been wandering around trying to get the lay of the land since she has no idea where the hell she is.
Yeah. Well, if she were to travel out, still being rebuilt. They're not quite finished yet.
Yeah, this town is being rebuilt because there was a fire. You cut off. I could hear you in the other room, but not.
Yeah.
I'm
So
echoing now.
every time he cuts out, just translate for him.
So yeah. What else has everybody been up to?
William's still getting drunk.
Oh wait, in my possessions, should I add the paper of the instructions?
That reminds me of
Melda has read over the instructions, and it needs to whatever it needs to be done has to be during like a full moon, and that hasn't yet. So yeah.
I need
I think I'm actually going to be just crafting and selling with smithing.
Oh boy, I need an answer
Okay.
before I can decide what Void has been doing.
Because it'd be a
what's your
craft check for my...
I forgot to pull up the player handbook.
The on the back burner for right now. I mean, it's going to be a slow process, man.
Well, I just assumed like it would be awakened since the thing that happened. So I don't know.
It's-
Or started.
I know the thing has happened and whatnot, but that's like a trigger somewhat for that. But it's going to take some time to grow.
Okay.
Okay, so we've covered.
So I guess Void has just
Void.
mainly been training with
See?
these weapons.
When a man encounters a trigger, it takes some time for it to grow.
Oh God.
You would know all about that, wouldn't you, Will?
Ha ha
Yeah.
ha ha.
Yeah, and how you banged your sister.
I know nothing.
Thought Void was
Anyway,
always aiming for
so-
calcifier, not Will.
So, Exorcist, give me a higher low since you've been crafting and selling and stuff.
I also have crafting skill and profession blacksmith for selling.
Yeah,
it, so-
I know. Just give me a higher low.
Hi.
It hasn't been selling too well,
Hmm.
but you have been making some money. Go ahead and give yourself 60 gold.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe you managed to sell some really good horseshoes or something.
Okay. Gold is gold.
So other than reading up on the instructions, what's Melda been doing?
Checking up on oh shoot, I forgot his name. It's been so long. Tavern person.
Jonas?
Yeah, that's Jonas.
Yeah, I'm gonna check up on Jonas. See how he's doing.
I remember his name.
Jonas's
remember.
tavern has been Jonas's tavern has been rebuilt. He's been having some good business. He's been busy for once. Normally it's like fairly quiet and whatnot in his tavern, and he's actually not used to this many people just kind of there. So he's had his hands full.
So
But
in
in a
other
good
words,
way.
so in other words, when you walk in, you hear the drinking song that I was singing.
You got like the Irish drinking song from who's
You get the Duncans. You get the Duncans.
I think you cut out again. I wasn't sure.
Who,
Yeah.
me? The Irish drinking song from Whose Line Is It Anyway? Yeah, there's a bunch of people doing like improv Irish drinking songs right now, and none of them are good.
Somebody needs to call Will.
I'd just be down in the forge. I mean,
Just hammering away at something else.
ha ha ha.
We're not gonna let you live that down, Exorcist.
Nope.
Characters know nothing, and they will never know nothing.
But the players can mock you all they want.
I will collect
Okay, so-
all 7 Dragon Balls and have the dragon tell me.
7 balls? That's a rather
I
odd
don't
medical
think that's a
condition.
thing in this
Did all
world.
7 of those go inside his sister?
Oh man. Okay, let's drop the sister stuff and actually get on to
Yeah.
some story here.
I'll stop with the
Um,
redneck cousin fucking jokes too.
Brad.
Yeah. Okay. So
I'm like,
I need you guys to message me a higher low just so I can keep track of everybody, because a thing has happened, and this higher low determines whether or not you were like witnesses or whatever.
Oh, okay. Like
just
private
message
message or in general?
Yeah, just whatever.
Oh, okay. I'll private message then.
I just sent 10 p.m. because I already had that open and I'm too lazy because I'm already flipping through a bunch of tabs.
Yeah, it's fine. Everybody's been sitting in. So is that everybody? Yeah. Okay. So. Okay. Melda doesn't know about it. Will doesn't know about it. That's weird. Dakota knows about it. Santa knows about it. And Void knows about it. Okay, so what had happened was a little bit after you guys had gotten back and Melvin found out that Calcifier had just flat out left you guys, he had gotten called into the study, and there was some very loud discussions going on before Calcifier was pretty much crying out in pain. And ever since then, he'd been slightly changed, more calm, less irritable. And on this particular night, Dakota, he's actually challenged you to a spar, telling you to use your Tooth of Bahamut and to not hold back.
Oh no, he wants you to kill him.
What's this about, Calcifier?
Nothing. I just want to try a few things. And so you can just like read that he's different, but you can't quite tell how. He's not depressed or anything like that. But he is changed. Like, you remember how I started this off saying I changed what he was? Yeah, that was the event that happened where he had been changed from one thing into another thing, and so he wants to try something out with somebody who doesn't hold back.
So wait, is Void witnessing this challenge thing because he's been training, so he would be like around?
If you guys want your characters there for whatever reason, yeah, you can have them there because they're going out to like a big open courtyard area for this. You know, if Dakota accepts.
Yes, I accept if this is what you. I won't deny you a spar.
Good. Let's go take care of this then.
Lead the
So,
way.
yeah, Calcifier's leading the way out to the courtyard.
Dakota follows.
Are there any around the courtyard? Are there any higher areas, like higher elevations?
Yeah, there's like a kind of an open second floor patio-like thing that overlooks the courtyard. If that makes any sense. It's like it's an easy to get to area that's above the courtyard area where other people can just kind of like lay around on like lounge chairs and sunbathe and whatnot.
Okay. Sana would probably be up in that area then, since she likes higher places.
Alrighty.
Nelda?
Yeah,
Who
Void's
else is
just
gonna watch this?
yeah, Void's just sitting there like in the corner watching, like sort of tapping his foot, like he wanted to be the one to fight Calcifier, because Void secretly wants to beat the shit out of him.
Secretly.
It's not so secret, dude. I mean,
Yeah, it's not
Void's an
very
intelligent
secret,
character, but he's not hard to read.
Yeah, Void thinks it's a big secret that he hates Calcifier. Like he thinks he's hiding it
Everybody
well.
hates Calcifier. I don't think there's a single person in this party that actually likes Calcifier.
I don't
Hi.
hate him. I just can't stand him.
Hi, I don't know him.
Oh,
yeah.
you're indifferent. That's still not liking Calcifier.
Will William be watching this, or who all will be? Because I know Void and Sana will be there.
I just know, knowing this, if Void got the chance, he would totally beat the shit out of Calcifier.
Okay. Is Melda going to be watching? What's going on with Melda?
Yeah, for curiosity's sake, she's gonna be watching.
Alright, then Roxy's just going to be kind of chilling out next to Melda, watching this spar that's about to happen. Alright, so you
I suppose.
you entered
I suppose I'll be there
but-
too, just like sharpening a blade.
Okay, so we got Will sharpening a blade off in like a corner. We got Santa up high watching. Void's in another corner tapping his foot, going, God damn it, I wish it was me kicking his ass. Melda is standing next to Roxy watching. I think that covers everybody. Yeah, that covers everybody.
mean-
All right, so
Of course, Void would want to. He just got a new thing that does good damage. Lots of things.
Lots of things.
yes, all the things.
I mean, as you know,
All right.
with now Greymore power attack, and now that I'm at the level I am, I can use it without taking the penalty. So I basically just get a double boost when I use my greatsword to my base attack damage. So I'll go from doing 14 to 28.
Very nice. All right, so
I mean, and that even
Kelsfire
makes it
leads Dakota into the courtyard area and stands on the far end, readying. From what you've seen of his shadow claws, they were normally pretty bulky. These seem a little more fine-tuned. They're smaller, sharper.
So William is out in the courtyard right now, sharpening a blade, right?
Yeah,
William.
that's what he said. Yeah.
Dakota grabs his regular iron sword, and can I make a strength check to try and toss it over to William for him to catch?
I'll just go ahead and let you toss it over there.
All right,
Your
so
strength is like what in the 20s or something.
let's see. Yeah, I believe so. Let's see. My strength is 21.
Yeah. Make a dexterity throw to see if you can throw it accurately, though.
All right, so just roll a d20.
You get it over there. Let's see if you can get it over to him.
That is a 18 plus my dexterity modifier, which is 4, so 22.
Yeah. Okay. You toss it to Will.
So grab it. Yeah.
Hold on to that for me.
I'm going to inspect the blade.
All right.
Okay. It's a regular longsword.
I'm going to inspect it with my knowledge blacksmithing, or my profession blacksmith, to see how good the quality is, see if it needs maintenance or anything.
I mean, it has been used before. You could probably fine tune it if you put your mind to it.
That's a 42. Craftsmithing.
42. We'll deal with that in a bit.
Yeah. Like, I don't want to delay the fight, but now that this has given me an idea for something that Void might
Yeah.
want to
If
talk
you need
about.
something made smithing wise, I have 23 in smithing.
Yeah, he can make things.
I am the blacksmith.
Even though you're not very black. Anyway. So yeah, Kelsfire is standing on the far end of the courtyard with a Shadow Claw ready.
Dakota draws the Tooth of Bahamut.
Ready when you are.
Roll for initiative.
No, he's going to let you go first.
All right. So I have to move to him to attack, right?
Yes.
So just roll a d20 to see if I can even get to him. Because I used my move already, so just to
No,
see if I hit him.
you just say, I move up, to this area, and then, like, what your speed indicates on your sheet there is how far or how much you can move within one turn. So you can move up to 30 feet within one turn.
And if you sacrifice your other actions, you can move double that by running.
All right.
But you don't need to do that. It's not a 30-foot long courtyard.
I moved to Calcifier.
Okay. And now, are you just gonna like slash at him, or?
Yeah, I'll slash at him.
Okay. Roll to see if you can beat his AC.
That is a net 20.
Okay. Yeah, you hit him.
Let's see. Now I got to roll. Okay. Now with the attack bonus, since I did move, I only get to attack once.
Yeah.
So my first attack is plus 17 to the actual damage, or just...
I think the base attack bonus does that go on to damage, or does that just help him try to hit?
Exorcist.
Because I don't think that you use your base attack bonus as damage unless you're using power attack.
Yeah. Okay. So I just do a normal attack then.
Okay, so then roll for your damage.
All right, so that's a 7. That's a 5. So 7 plus 5, that'd be 12. And then I roll 2d4 for the ice damage.
Mhm.
That's a 4. So that already goes to 16 and 18. So I do 18 points of damage.
So you go to do this slash down, and it does connect with him for a split second, but he kind of like shrugged it off. I mean, you did do damage, it's like the half damage is what you did, and he does like this like where you cut through becomes like a billowy smoke, and then he just like you know how the Death Eaters would apparate in the Harry Potter movies,
Yeah.
like how that looked. That's what it looks like as now he moves behind you.
Okay.
And now I'm gonna need you to make a reflex save.
17 plus my reflex let's see. The base save is a 1. The ability modifier is a +4. So 17 plus 4, 21.
Okay, and I'm actually gonna let you choose what you do within this reflex. What has happened is Calcifier has started to bring down his Shadow Claw, and you've got pretty good reflexes right now. Are you going to block it with your sword, or are you just going to get out of the way?
Do I have my shield on me?
You only drew your to the Bahamut.
All right. I'll try and block it with my sword.
Okay, this is now going to be a strength battle.
Strength check.
Yep, strength check.
Real quick, 40 knowledge planes. What in the heck is Calcifier doing?
He's testing out what he is now.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like knowledge planes 40. What is he?
You don't know. This is new.
All right, I got
How does Bill take that information? He knows quite a bit about these different planes and whatnot. This is new.
All right, so I rolled a 14 plus my strength modifier, which is 5, so 19 total.
Yeah, his was a 21. He wins the strength competition, but not in the way that you expect. Those shadow claws have sliced through the tooth of Bahamut, shattering the blade.
Okay.
Didn't expect that.
I didn't either.
Oh, wait. He just broke
just
the
shattered.
tooth of
Yes, he
Bahamut?
Yeah,
shattered.
Calcifier just broke the tooth of Bahamut.
Oh, okay. I was just making sure I heard that right.
Yeah, so now he's just kind of like looking down at his claws, flexing them. Well, I guess that settles that. Sorry about your sword. Calcifier just said sorry and like genuinely meant it.
Dakota did it shatter into many pieces or break down the middle in 2 pieces?
It cut through the blade, and then each blade just kind of like every piece of the blade just shattered like a broken mirror.
Dakota's just kind of holding the hilt of the blade still in his hand, just he doesn't know how to react. I guess since you didn't mean it's fine.
Santa just yells out from over where she is, awkward.
At that point, Will's like,
It kind
At
of
that
is.
at that point, Will's like, I'll need a cleric of your deity and some time to fix that.
At this point, can Void just run in and Void just running in and he's like, "Is it my turn now? Do I get to try to beat up Calcifier?"
You want to spar me?
Dakota is just picking up the remnants of his blade.
I'll help him.
At this point, Calcifier has left. He didn't really know what to kind of do there, so he's gone.
Oh, Void doesn't get to fight him.
Yeah, sadly, you'll have to wait for another day for Void to fucking try and beat the shit out of Calcifier.
Yeah.
Goal that Void is not going to give up on.
Oh man. So yeah, you gather up the remains of your sword. Yeah. Will did say that if he had a clarity, he'd be able to reforge it. So it's kind of late in the evening now. What's everybody up to?
Dakota has stored the remnants of the Tooth of Bahamut in his
Because
backpack.
while I follow the same religion, my guy is not a cleric, so he can't perform blessings on blades.
Yeah.
So he can't fix the blessing that was on the blade, because I have a feeling the whole reason that sword broke is I don't think the blessing on it was done properly.
You also got to keep in mind that it's been under a lot of strain, especially going up against another draconic deity.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it probably needs reforged and
And how-
reblessed.
And there's the fact that Calcifier is some kind of fucking demon, fucking whatever the shit.
But just a note,
There's-
when I go to reforge the blade, if there's any additional like special materials you want to get put into the blade, let me know. And
Silver.
procure them, because I can reforge it with additional metals.
Can we now, because we don't know what Calcifier is, can we just call him a demon, whatever the fuck shit? Can that be his race
a
right
demon
now?
DFW. Okay, whatever.
Demon, whatever the fuck shit.
Demon to fuck what? What?
Because we don't know what Calcifier is, we're just calling him demon, whatever the fuck shit.
Oh. Yes?
Yeah, because we don't know what the hell he is. So, I don't know. That's what Void's gonna fucking call him.
Okay, have fun with that. Oh
Yeah,
man.
I mean, we don't know what he is, so Void has to come up with some name. So he's like, currently.
So note to self, don't let Void come up with the nickname.
Hey, Void's normally good at names. He was on the spot.
Okay, we're back.
Alrighty, so
It's Garmin. That's it. Garmin. Sorry.
Okay. I'm assuming that everybody is starting to like wind down and head back to bed.
That was a quick day, huh?
Like it was later on in the evening whenever Calcifier had
Oh, okay.
challenged Dakota.
So roughly when is the next full moon?
Probably in about 3 days.
Okay. I mean, I can't think of anything left to do right now.
This is right. This is basically like where everyone's going to bed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dakota's going to go to William to retrieve his sword.
Then Sana will be sharpening her cards and loading her dice.
So what's Dakota going to do?
Dakota is going to retrieve the sword he left to William.
Well, I need a cleric before I can do the reforging. We
No,
need to
the
find a
sword
cleric.
I
iron
threw to you earlier,
sword.
dude.
Huh?
The sword I tossed you earlier before the fight.
Oh, that one. Yeah, what happened to that one when I used my crafting check?
Well, are you improving the sword?
Yeah.
Okay.
My crafting check was a 41.
41. I guess increase the critical strike. Like right now, what is the critical on your longsword?
The critical of my normal long sword is 19 to 20 times 2.
Okay, now it's 18 to 20, still times 2. And what's the damage dice on it?
The damage is 1d8.
Make it a D10 now.
Okay.
So he increased your critical range and increased your damage rolls a little bit.
Alright.
So when he goes to hand you back the sword, it's like, was moderate quality work. Improved upon it a little bit, though. Should be better weighted, and also so you can strike better and with more force.
Appreciate it.
All right, so you've got your normal longsword back.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes just like
Just makes an ungodly squeaking noise. Stop it. Oh, Lord.
Okay, so it was.
Lord
this.
is
I thought
testing
I
me
was just
today.
doing something and going insane.
Oh,
So Dakota's just
God.
probably going to head back to the room assigned to him.
okay. So everybody's
What's
laying down now.
Yeah, Wood's gonna go over to Dakota and like ask him to show him where any shops might be.
In Hygar, I don't think Dakota is familiar enough with the area to know about shops around here, especially since they're rebuilding.
And I also think that Dakota is in no mood right now.
Yeah.
Well,
because a weapon of
I don't know.
deity just got shattered.
Yeah. This is
Ward can't exactly
Melda's
do it himself.
hometown,
He's a lip.
so he's better off asking Melda.
But he doesn't know that.
Yeah, I know.
That's Dakota.
Yeah, but Void feels intimidated by Roxy to go near Melda.
Good.
Like, he feels slightly intimidating because he was trying to be nice and be like, it's just a cute puppy, and then he got a fucking, swing going at him.
Sorry, you cut out for me. What did you say?
I said Void.
Which is pretty good. I had to redo her feet since I technically lost her sheet at one point, and now she's a bit on the broken side.
Yeah, that was an oopsie.
Yeah, well,
But hey, that's okay. It's great for me.
it's not like Void. It's not like Void can really make his own way around as people avoid him, and the fact that he's illiterate, so he can't read signs.
Like he can speak common, but he can't read or write it.
He can't read or write in common. He can speak it though.
So everybody's going to bed.
Yeah.
Yep.
That sounds good to me.
Alrighty, so everybody has gone to bed, and Dakota, that night, you actually receive a dream of a silver dragon curling around a map. Do you take it?
I take the map.
As you look at this map, you see there is like something marking an area, and you recognize it as being near the monastery. So whatever this dream wants you to do, it's pretty close to home.
Right. Home.
And yeah, that's the dream that you have that night of just a dragon curling around a map, and it shows you a marker close to the monastery. Not at the monastery, but close to it.
All right.
And yeah, it's now morning.
Dakota seems to be getting ready for something.
So we got Dakota getting ready to head out. I'm assuming that he's gonna get breakfast.
Yeah.
Okay, so Dakota comes downstairs, fully ready to leave, and is just like there for a quick bite. How does everybody react to him being all ready like this so early?
Should I be getting ready too?
Some
Roxy's
questions
channel
I
link.
need to take.
How early is this technically?
The monastery?
No, how early is the time right now?
Oh, how early?
How early is the monastery?
Shush. Shush. It's, like,
Late 1600s, I'd have to say.
probably like 9:30 or something. So,
Alright,
it's a
then.
little early, but you guys are used to getting up at this point.
Yeah, Sana has been awake for at least an hour now. Then she's an early riser.
Avoid's is half asleep, but he like notices it. But he's just like, if you're fucking planning on leaving, you know don't, because I'm gonna fucking chase you down. Because Void like he's half asleep and doesn't know what he's saying.
He thinks he's talking to Calcifier.
So Void,
like he just sees
so-
them on there in full armor, getting to leave, like ready to leave. And he's like, "Fucking, I don't know what. You're not leaving. I'll fucking chase you down, pull you back. You know."
Bromance will live on.
Yeah, like the whole like me stopping.
Milda ships it.
The bromance. I mean, like Void wants to be Dakota's buddy of sorts.
Will is always ready. That's part of my features.
Okay, so Will is also just like full gear, ready to go at a moment's notice.
Then again, he's always like that.
Okay.
Yeah, Void just like he has his weapons on him, but they're like half out of their shape and like falling out, and like he's half ready, but utterly not. Like he has like his mask is on kind of tilted sideways, and he doesn't even realize it.
What is going on in the chat?
He's just like, "What's going on?"
What is
with my
going on in
eye?
the chat?
Why can't I
What
see
is going on here?
Oh, TV! Oh, TV!
Oh, one true pair. That's what it means.
Can you not?
Who is that? I can't
Very
remember
much
the
a
name.
one true pair, Kappa.
I don't know how to pronounce heroin.
Michael, no.
Heroin.
Maddie.
I
You
don't know.
should do.
Maddie. I'll just
Maddie.
call you Maddie because I know Maddie.
Michael,
Maddie?
what we should do is we should take the fun out of this and take the joke from them and make it our own. That's
No.
what I always do.
No.
We need to take this joke and run away with it before they take it.
No.
I think you need to
They're
take
fun.
this joke. I think you need to take this
No.
joke and throw it in the garbage.
Yes.
We need to stop the fun. We need to trust the joke.
Can we throw this joke in the green fire and get experience from it? Because I want it to burn.
I have
No.
cards. I have cards that are built for burning.
I need some fan art.
Anyway,
I need.
No.
This human paladin.
Can I take a meta?
and
No.
Can I take a
Dragonborn.
meta attack roll so that I
No.
can burn the joke?
Just no. We're done with this
Anyway.
joke. This joke has died. All right.
Anyway, back to it. Void's just like he's like half ready, but like half of his stuff is like falling off him, and like his mask is on sideways, and he just thinks it's on straight, and something's up with his eyes.
So he looks drunk right now. Okay.
Yeah, pretty much.
Someone's giving Void some of the whiskey.
So Roxy looks up to Dakota and is like, "Why are you ready to go?"
I have somewhere I need to be right now.
And where's that?
It's close to the monastery.
What monastery?
My home monastery.
Oh, you grew up in a monastery?
Oh, she didn't hear all that, did she?
No, she
Yeah,
didn't.
she had no clue. Melda knows.
Yeah. Just some deets got left on the DL whenever Roxy showed up. So yeah.
Do you need us to come along?
Like, what are
Oh,
you
wait.
doing?
So this is the first time Void knows about him being at a monastery, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Void just sitting there. It's like, what are you, some real fucking monk or something? Yeah, I told him.
I only heard part of that. What?
What?
How is William reacting to this?
Void has
I mean, Will's not too surprised. I mean, he's a paladin of Bahamut, so the idea that he could possibly have been raised in a monastery isn't too foreign an idea.
Void has good hearing. We'll just chop it up to that.
Not to mention that Will follows the same deity, so it doesn't bother him.
Yeah, Santa's unaffected as well.
So why do you need to go back to the monastery?
Just
Eddie can
have
pick you
this
up?
nagging,
Oh. Sorry, go
just
ahead.
have this nagging sense that I need to go back. Something is bugging.
You
me
get
since
really
last night.
quiet.
You
whenever
do.
use your
You do get
voice.
really quiet. It kills me.
My voice has been shredded since the argument earlier, so
Here, I'll just turn you up a little bit. Just be
called it.
careful.
I have him up on like full at times, and I can't hear him, so it's just like
I think your mic's not picking you up because of how you do the voice and the fact that you shredded it into a fucking, grater.
okay. How about this? It's
I'm
sitting
sorry,
at
Mavis, I
60.
didn't-
How's this?
Oh God, my ear holes.
Probably turn him up a little
I'll
bit.
have
so
it
that's
sitting-
fine for me.
I'll have it sitting on 80. How's this?
That's
That
better.
sounds much better. Yeah.
it's good.
I just have this nagging feeling I need to go back.
Wait, so you're not going to tell them about the dream?
Last night, I had a vision shown to me. One of a map with a silver dragon wrapping around the map. There was a marker on this map in a location that is really close to the monastery. I feel something is wrong and I feel like I need to return.
Do I still have my marked map?
Yeah.
Mel.
All you did was just mark down on your map.
Yeah. Okay. Oh. Mavis, is there a reason why you're dancing on my back?
It looks like she's
Wag,
posing
wag,
for
wag,
Lion
wag,
King
wag,
right now.
and
It's the circle of
Mavis.
life.
Okay. Melda's gonna pull her map out of her little bag and look at it.
Okay. You don't know where the monastery is.
I should.
How would you know where the monastery is? You've never been there.
But don't I have a thing? Let me
You have
find-
a map marked of areas that could potentially have a dragon shrine in it.
I have a knowledge in geography. Surely I studied maps.
Okay. This.
But it's not going to say monastery is here on the map. Like,
Never mind then.
Void just walks over to Dakota and like puts his hand on his shoulder. It's like, if you need me,
Just falls asleep.
I mean,
Dakota-
falls asleep on Dakota mid-sentence.
Dakota kind of pivots on his left, letting Void fall to the floor.
well, I think we should
Good.
go with
And
you.
then Void hits the floor. Yeah, Void hits the floor, and he's just like, I'm up. Don't serve breakfast without me.
Raven, you're causing problems.
If you
Maybe this is being a little booger butt. Sorry. Are you not gonna comment the
If you
fact that I have this open map?
Like, are you gonna go over and kind of point it out?
Go, yeah,
well,
that's
Dakota
the mark.
knows his way. Dakota knows where to go by heart since he's been there many times and he's been there for most of his life, so
The
he probably knows
monastery
his way
is
back.
Pretty far away from Hygrar.
Dakota sighs and begins to approach Melda with the open map.
Okay.
Sana just skips along by his side to the map as well.
We're right here. And Dakota
Yeah, Void
traces and Dakota trails his fingers to this little area at the base of a mountain range in the small valley. Right here is where I'll be heading.
Will, you can see where he points out on the map there, and you recognize the village nearby as a place that your master owns property. So you could teleport them to the village.
I don't know if I could get us exactly there, but we could get to the nearby village pretty easily.
All right, just let me grab Wander. I don't want to leave him alone this time.
I will say that you can take the horse, but you can't take the cart because it'll just be too much to transport everybody and the cart.
So get what you need out of that cart.
I mean, it's not like you have too much. You can pretty much just like have everything just like slung over your back if you really want to.
Yeah, that's what he plans to do.
I mean, we can go ahead and say that one of the servants like overhears you and sets you up with some saddlebags for Wander. So you don't have a cart,
Alright.
but you do have a way of storing items on Wander.
A horse cart.
Your horse now has an inventory slot.
All right.
Do we need to make a character sheet for the horse?
No, I don't need to make a character sheet for the horse.
No.
Okay?
Well, of course we do.
I don't
We
need
need
to
to
make a
then
Just,
have
no,
a
just
name
use
for
just
an
use
animal.
use the possessions portion of the character sheet.
That's
all
what
you need.
that's what I use. Dakota goes and fetches Wander. Bas-
You're gonna bring
And
a
begins-
horse into the manor.
I'm gonna let him do it.
Will, I don't think your master would like having livestock come traipsing through the kitchen area.
Wait, it's a horse?
A horse is a
Yeah.
horse, of course.
Okay. Well, Void is just over there, just like, horse, good horse. And just sort of like petting the horse. It's like totally distracted by the animal.
Why is everything I own that happens to be an animal or a companion, you have to go pet it?
Because Void loves animals.
Oh, just wait for 3
That's
days.
why he
until
has
Melody gets
such a
her
high-
thing.
What?
Because where Void really likes animals, I'm just like, oh, just wait 3 days until Melody gets her thing.
More so, I'll just like, Void is like, he's this big, strong dude, but in the inside, like cute things, he just totally fucking goes like, oh, this is adorable. That's adorable. I want that. I want to hug it and pet it.
Can I have a
Keep it.
hint of
It's
what my
adorable.
therapy animal's gonna be?
Has 4 legs.
I
There you
think
go.
we know what the therapy animal is gonna be.
Okay, I just got my hint. It's got 4 legs, so.
It shall be a dog.
Dakota begins leading Wander towards the front of the manor.
Again, he's about to bring a horse inside a manor. Anybody gonna do anything about it?
I'm gonna let him do it.
Void's just too busy, like walking around, like using the horse for
Beast?
support because
I'm
he's still like,
assuming.
falling.
Thank you for joining it louder.
Yeah, that's Beast.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
Yeah. Void's like too busy, like petting the horse and like trying not to fall asleep again.
No issues with this, right? Dakota's saying this to William.
I mean, do you really think you'll specifically need a horse where we're going?
Well, I think the horse needs to see his home.
You're about to bring a horse inside the manor.
You're about to bring the horse inside, not to mention we're going to be
Oh, boy.
teleporting. Do you really think your horse...
He's been through worse.
Worse than teleporting. That's a trooper right there.
Oh, my. Can I ask something really stupid that Void won't do, but I just want to ask for comedy's sake?
Sure, go right ahead.
Can I use the horse as an improvised weapon?
You want to use the
I
horse as a
swear,
meme?
if
Because
you
a meme is just
grab
literally
my
swinging the
horse by the legs and begin swinging it, we will have issues.
The fan art.
I'm not going to do it, but I just wanted to ask for comedy's sake.
See, when you say that, you usually end up doing it.
That's not true. Name one time I've done that.
Just for comedy's sake, can I run up and grab Calcifier?
Alright, just a moment, I'll be right
For
back.
comedy's sake, can I bring up the fact that Will fucked his sister? Oh,
What have I done?
that's never not.
I mean, if
Yeah, what have you done?
if
did
there's no
this.
opposition,
I'm
Dakota's
sorry.
gonna bring the horse.
Into the
Oh
manor?
god.
You don't need to take the
Yep.
horse into the
Yeah.
manor.
Oh my god, just bring the horse in! Melda will help it! Let's
Void's
go!
already kind of helping it. Oh no. Void's
Oh,
kind of helping.
Oh yeah, he has that metal. He can teleport whatever. Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
You
Actually,
left?
Yeah,
William.
I had to run and grab
Oh.
something real quickly.
William,
So,
Yeah.
I think it'd be best if you came out here. I don't want to track mud or anything into the manor.
Okay, well, everybody still,
So just go
everybody
outside
else
and-
still
Sort of
needs to get ready if they want to go on this little journey.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'll wait for the others.
Well, I'm
I'll
gonna
wait for the others to get ready.
scurry to my room and get
Yeah,
ready.
Roxy's gonna get ready as well.
Yeah.
Shauna has all her stuff with her at all times, so she's good.
As I said, Void had all the stuff on him, but it was kind of just like not fully equipped. So when he wakes up fully, he can just fix himself. But anyway, when he hears Dakota say that he doesn't want to track him on the manor, he just silently whispers "fucking wimp" under his breath. Like, he thinks he's whispering, but in truth, he just says it like at normal volume, so Dakota blatantly hears him.
William, can you get this man away from my horse?
I don't know. I mean, we'll take the horse out, leave the horse outside. If he comes outside, that's his prerogative.
Void's not leaving the side of that horse. Void's like there petting it. Like, he's there petting it, and it's half he's leaning on it, because if he doesn't, he's probably gonna fall asleep and fall over.
Dakota's just waiting for everybody at this point. Like, he wanted to go alone, but everyone wanted to tag along, so this is where we are now.
Okay, I'm
Well,
I'm heading
Melvin
out
hasn't found
Yeah.
anything out on the third area just yet, so yeah. Nobody really has anything.
If
else to do.
Dakota left on his own, it would have been a different scenario, and somebody else would have been dragging someone back.
Yep. So yeah, everybody has gotten ready to go, and you see Calcifier just kind of like step out of a shadow somewhere, and just where, pray tell, are all of you going?
On an adventure.
There's a need I had to attend to, and they
we're going
decided to
places to
tag
do
along.
stuff.
going to places to do stuff.
Yeah, Void at this point, he thinks that he's saying that. Void thinks that he's saying this in his head, but he just looks at Calcifier and it's like, oh, it's fucking this prick again. Fucking hate this asshole.
As
He looks
you
at
say
Calcifier
that,
and
shadows wrap around your mouth underneath your mask, and have now effectively silenced you.
Michael, what are you doing?
Damn it, cry
I'm
not,
just
I'm sorry.
playing with my dice. I'm playing with my dice. I have a
He's
little
playing
cup.
dice. He's playing with his
Okay,
2D20s.
stop.
It's loud, Michael. Remember you turned your mic up.
Oh, did anyone hear my sick joke?
I
said
don't
he's-
I don't think I heard it, but I know what you're implying.
I said that he played with his 2D20s.
Yeah, damn right. I don't have two d20s.
Yeah, do you get the context though? The joke I'm implying. As a man, you should.
Are we ready or are we not?
Oh god, I'm ready to get out
Void
of
just
here.
sort of points to his mouth. Void just like is pointing to his mouth.
Sana jokingly just straightens up and does like a fake salute and goes, "Yes, sir."
I'm surrounded.
Yeah, you're not the only one. Well, if you all are taking off, I might as well go too.
I have no issue with that.
Calcifier looks
Something
towards,
seems.
Calcifier looks towards Will and is just like, "Can you teleport this many people at once?"
I suppose.
I was gonna say hashtag awkward silence. Jeez, can he teleport this many people or not?
Yeah, he should
I'm just waiting for the go-ahead to start teleporting.
I'm ready.
Oh, I'm ready. Jeez, let's go.
Void just goes over to Will and starts like frantically pointing at his mouth because Calcifier silenced him and he can't say anything.
I mean, I can't get rid of that. You'll have to have him get rid of it.
Yeah, but he doesn't know that. So he's just like, you can do spell things, fucking get rid of this.
start the teleport.
All right, so we're good to teleport. Let's go.
You're gonna have to do that every time.
Wait, did we just teleport or did we discover something? Hold on.
Both.
We discovered a new location as we teleported.
I mean,
So what you're saying is everyone hears the sound except Michael because he's been here.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, Michael,
look
from
at it
now
this
on,
way.
every time we teleport, you have to make that noise.
Awesome.
I mean, look at it this way. Last time we teleported, after that, we learned that Will fucked his sister. So
Actually, the players don't. The players know that the characters do not.
yeah, the characters don't know that, but we do.
Should I have done that? Should I have done that for Will then?
Yes. That's what should have happened. Like a do 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 do. You learned you fucked your sister.
No, that's the wrong one. No, the song should have been like, ba 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 ba. You banged your sister.
Are we ready?
Yeah, we're ready.
Jeez.
Let's teleport.
Give us a description.
let's-
What are we looking at here?
Are we good?
don't-
We teleported.
Continue?
Trying to
Or is everybody still
Yes.
bullshitting around?
Are you getting a headache, or am
I'm
I having sympathy pains for the headache you're getting, or am I just getting a headache?
I think you're just getting a headache.
Okay.
I have a headache.
I mean, Void's just like frantically trying to get unsilenced at this point.
Okay, so you guys have teleported to Kinko Village. This is a moderately sized village with a poor economy and a welcoming community. The entire village is encircled with a grove of sakura trees, and they're eternally blossomed. So, it's a fine place to settle down in one's retirement if they wish to get away from big, prosperous cities. And sitting at the base of the mountain, inside of a small valley, the city can only make a living due to the rich minerals and abundance of fish that is harvested from the nearby Sakuma River. I think I said that right.
Yes, you did.
And that river is leading into Sakuma Lake. Okay. It's commonly called Akuma's Den due to the dark creatures that reside within it. So, yeah, you got an evil lake nearby. That's a thing to keep in mind.
Evil Lake sounds friendly.
Besides the beautiful
Like,
city and
place to go
welcoming
skiing with
crowds,
your sister.
this village must be under constant guard from the nearby paladins and clerics that come down from St. Josephine Monastery in the mountains. Their mission is to protect the village at all costs, even if it costs them their lives. The main threat to quell are the many false proclaimed prophets preaching the word of Bahamut. These people are punished, but never severely due to the kind nature of the people, soon releasing them to change their ways. Yeah, this is a religious village. Everyone really believes in Bahamut here. So, that's the thing to also keep in mind. It's like a very quaint version of the Vatican, but for Bahamut.
So
What's with the
there's
grin? What?
I had Adam Ferrara go through my head.
Which
Comment
part?
his comment about the Vatican.
What was his comment again?
it's tacky. It's just too much.
so to clarify,
what is
there's
it?
a lot
It's
of
like such and such.
paraphernalia of
Jesus.
Bahamut, right?
Say what?
There's a lot of paraphernalia of Bahamut, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of like little statues and figurines, images and whatnot.
Santa just gives a little whistle and goes, "Well, at least they have a theme."
At least they what?
They have a theme.
So when we arrive, Will's like, place of culture and learning.
Yeah, Will, you also really like this place because of the minerals that you can get here. There's a lot of like mining, and whatnot. Some like sieve the sand, kind of like how gold miners used to do in order to get the minerals. Others mine and whatnot, and there's a lot of precious metals here. So you could probably find a shop that sells stuff if you ever wanted to make something.
I take it you will have fun here.
This is nice.
So, did you guys want Dakota to kind of like show you guys around the village or whatnot?
Too.
I mean, while we're out here, we might as well see the sights.
I'll show you around. Just please be on your best behavior.
When am I not on my best behavior?
Void just takes off his mask and gives Dakota the death stare, just like, I want this undone or I will not make any promises.
Calcifer looks over at Void and just kind of chuckles.
Like, if Void does not get this undone, he's gonna start trying to go on the killing rampage.
Dakota will have to put down Void if he tries any such thing. This is his home.
Yeah, and you're just taking away Void's right. Last time you fucking tied him up for most of it. Now he can't talk. Void's a little fucking pissed off.
So
Do I need to cast Calm
Santa-
Emotion?
Calcifier, please. I don't want him causing trouble here.
Calcifer looks at Void. Will you behave yourself if I release you?
Void just sort of like picks up his cloak and like starts like showing off that it's a bright crimson and it's crimson and he's fucking pissed off. Just fucking do it already.
Yes, it's a very pretty cloak. Are you going to behave or not?
Void, I think he needs a gesture, not yes or no.
Void walks up to Calcifier, sticks a middle finger in his face and nods, yes, I'll be fine.
Ooh, not just do that.
Oh no.
Okay, at this point, Dakota just walks off with Wander.
I'm gonna follow
Calcifier's
suit. I'm gonna follow suit.
Calcifier's trying to start.
Santa will walk up next to Dakota as he walks away, and she'll just cock her head toward him and be, to be fair, you haven't even seen the worst side. So we're gonna say yes, I'll be good.
So,
At least some
in
people listen.
response to the rude gesture, the shadows do drop from Void's
Just a
mouth
moment.
as Calcifier flicks his chest, sending him straight to his ass. Don't test me, little boy.
Void just starts. The Void says in Infernal, he's like, I'll get you sometime, you damned demon. Like, Void full on wants to have some type of fight with him at some point.
It'll be your funeral. And Calcifier then leaves Void on his ass and follows everybody out of this nice home that's at the base of one of the soccer.
What do you mean he leaves him on his ass? Lloyd's quick to recover.
Okay.
I'm back.
Well, then, however he recovered. Anyway, you guys head out of this very nice establishment at the base of one of the soccer trees, and these are big trees too. Like they're not normally this big. Oh boy. And there's actually a bit of a kerfuffle outside. Yeah, there are two groups of 10 people, so 20 people in total, kind of arguing about who the real prophet of Bahamut is. So this is again one of those very common situations that the paladins usually have to come down and deal with.
Can you lot stay here for a moment? There's something I need to take care of.
Well,
I'm probably gonna go find the local smithery anyways.
Has Void like caught back up with them? Was with them when he saw the people yelling, or is Void just like still at the entrance, not knowing what's going on?
I don't know. What is he doing? Is he catching up with the group? What's going on?
I don't know. I'd say it'd be up to you mainly. It's like Void would have caught up, but it's like he could have easily just been left there. That's your choice.
No, that's your choice. I don't control your character. Did he catch up?
It's whatever. I don't know. I don't care either or.
Yes, you caught up. Good grief.
Sana's actually very interested in these trees. Can I roll? Because Sana has what is it? Herbalism knowledge. Can I roll to look into these and see if there's anything I can do with them?
Like what are you trying to see if you can do with it?
I guess I'm more aiming to see if there's any anything I can do to make like no, brain, sorry.
Hard to explain.
Yeah, my head is obviously foggy. She just wants to know like the properties of the tree. She's very interested to know like as much as she can about it, I guess.
Okay, go ahead and roll. Roll your d20.
All right.
Oh, real quick while he's doing that, are we close enough to hear what the little kerfuffle is about?
Dakota can
like
hear
you
it.
said, they were arguing about who the real prophet of Bahamut was.
Oh, okay, I must have missed
That would be a 23.
Okay, so with herbalism, you can tell that, you know, just at any kind of standpoint, however you look at this, it's a regular sakura tree. It's just that something has made it much bigger than what it normally is. If you had knowledge arcana, that'd be different. But looking at it as a plant, it's a normal plant, just bigger.
Okay.
Because I have knowledge in nature. I was gonna roll just to see if I could find something.
Alright, I'll do my knowledge arcana. Fine.
I mean, does Will want to know about the trees?
I mean, it's a really big tree. It's interesting. Trees don't normally grow that large. I'm a man of intelligence.
All right, go ahead. Roll knowledge arcana.
41.
Okay, so with this knowledge arcana roll, you can tell that something magical has been leaking its power out into the waters of this area that travel along with the river to the lake. And it's just kind of made these sakura trees grow abnormally large just over time. So
Interesting.
There's something up in the mountains leaking magic into the water. Which you can also kind of theorize, like, that's why there's some stuff going on with the lake when you find out that there's stuff going on with the lake.
Alright.
Yeah, so you all are like, looking at the big trees, like, I wonder what's going on and what you can do with this, and Void's just, like, staring at it, looking at the tree, and it's like, can I throw that?
I'm going to go ahead and say no, you cannot throw that.
But Void's still, like...
You would have to
yeah.
be able to rip
Void...
it up from the ground, and the roots are enormous.
Yeah, Void couldn't, but he's just, like, looking at it like, could I, though? I could try.
Challenge accepted.
Should I break my back today, or should I save that for next week?
Sana actually turns.
Should I try to beat Calcifier with one of these giant trees, or should I do something else?
Sana actually turns and gives Void a very sharp look when she sees him eyeing the tree. A look that
Void
basically
just looks
says,
over and-
"Don't touch."
The Void just looks over and waves, and it's like, I would never. And then he pokes it, like, fuck you.
Okay.
Meanwhile,
Yes, Dakota has started to approach these group of ruffians when, seemingly out of nowhere, almost as if they have this rehearsed, 3 paladins appear and become this giant tower in between these 2 groups of people. Let's see here. Where is this in my notes?
He faded out. What?
oh, no,
He's
trying to
looking-
find.
he's
He's
looking
trying
at
to
his
find.
notes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, something about 3 paladins showing up.
Yeah. These 3 paladins show up and let's see here. They're dressed in heavy armor, become a towering wall between the 2 factions, and they have 2 of them have their weapons drawn. One person actually goes to attack the paladin that has yet to draw their weapon, and let's see here. But before the attack can even touch her, she headbutts them, knocking them to the ground unconscious. And in a muffled voice, you hear a woman speak. Now, hopefully, you good people have can recognize from this man's example that fighting us will not end well for you. As she says this, another man goes to attack one of the other paladins, who slams his fist into their gut, knocking them out. Oh, wait. No, that's Goldfish. I'm talking to Goldfish. And in a matter of seconds, these 3 paladins just have all of these people knocked out and ready to be taken off to the authorities for this village.
Quick question:
Yes.
the helmet that Dakota is wearing, does it show his face?
I forgot to go into the details, but this is not a regular scale mail helmet. It's kind of draconically shaped. And you know how, like, some knight helmets have that little visor that can either be slid to the side or lifted up?
Yeah.
Whenever you go to lift up your visor, you're lifting, like, the top part of a dragon's maw in order to see.
All right. It's been a while since I've seen you 3 around here.
You turn. As you say that, the muffled woman turns and takes off her helmet. And let's see here. What were the details for this one? Crap, I didn't put it in my notes. I actually got to go to the conversation. So professional.
Oh, very professional.
Alright, just so everyone can hear you better, honey, I had to move my mic, instead of coming up from my headset, even though you were sitting right next to me, to my laptop mic.
Oh, okay.
That way you could be heard much better, and maybe they could hear Mavis's Bella jingle jingling since she's climbing up my back again. Hi there, sweetie.
So
What you
cute.
doing, baby? Yeah, come up here and join us.
The note should be in your PMs.
Yeah, I'm looking at it, and you did not give me a description for Tiffany.
Yes, I did.
I'm not seeing it. Like you've got some stuff like for her character, but I don't have like a description of her.
It's in the part where it says the paladin's currently in Kinko Village. Like above the part where I talked about Kana. It's like that last few sentences.
Again, that's notes on her, but not what she looks like. It says that she's the eldest of the 3 of them, and it is like kind of rough on Dakota. But there's no physical description.
Alright.
Alright.
Lore difficulties.
Oh, I scrolled up too far.
Good job.
So Tiffany Cryhart is the lead paladin of these three. She takes off her helmet, showing off her blonde hair and reddish eyes, and she smiles at him, saying, "Well, now, little brother, it's been a while."
You never mentioned a sister.
Dakota takes off his helmet and has it under his arm right now.
Yeah.
Hey, Tiff.
If Void can Void see this? Does Void see like this going on?
I mean, yeah, it's like nobody's trying to hide it.
So Void runs over and he's like, "So Dakota, do you have a new lady friend here? Gonna introduce us?" Like being the douchiest he can possibly be right
My
now.
phone's ringing. Oh god.
Oh. Oh, I doubt Mavis is gonna go all nuts because you're on the phone.
Are you downstairs? What? Oh my god. Okay, bye.
What's going on?
I gotta run downstairs. It is apparently an emergency.
Oh, okay.
Oh god, Mavis.
We can wait for you to get back.
Not entirely. Just keep going a little bit.
Void, I wouldn't.
You okay? You're having a sneezing fit.
Right now, Will's kind of silent, but he's having kind of like an internal debate.
About what?
Because he's a follower of Bahamut, but some of the things done here aren't exactly according to the actual beliefs of Bahamut himself. He knows the beliefs very well. He's followed them his whole life. Some of these things are a bit extreme.
The old times change, and sometimes the DM doesn't do his research.
I know. I'm just saying, like this could actually just be a thing that this city is a bit more extreme than others. That's fine. I'm just saying that's what Will's doing right now, though. He's conflicted on what to do.
Since we're needing to like kind of fill in some time here for Skittish to get back, why don't you just go ahead and like for my sake, tell us a
link you to his page.
Nah, just go ahead and be like teacher time with Exorcist.
Oh, I was just gonna be like, how does Michael react to the whole Void being douchey thing? It's like not related to anything. It's just like something funny. Just Void's just being a douche, as Void likes to do.
What was your question?
Well, as I said, Void saw this and ran over, and it was like, "Hey, Dakota, who's your lady friend?"
And you were asking, well,
how would Dakota like?
I responded.
I didn't hear it then. I'm sorry.
Void, not now. This is not the time, nor the place, nor the person you want to mess with right now.
Okay, so story time with Exorcist on
Let's
the
start.
believers of Bahamut. Bahamuts are
we're getting taught about Bahamut real quick by Exorcist.
Oh, okay.
Bahamut's adherents are noble warriors who seek to defend the weak and downtrodden, taking upon their ideal magnanimity, which is generosity, as absolute. They are typically well versed in martial arts and combat and prone to leaping into any fray in order to defend against unjust attackers and those who take pleasure in harming defenseless creatures. Bahamut and so his followers value life and will not see any creature harmed purposelessly, especially without having a chance to defend itself. Furthermore, Bahamut finds that pride is necessary for any creature to be generous. One has to believe in standards for themselves and strive to surpass them, where standards can be applied to others, and thus many followers adhere to this very idea, often resulting in highly confident followers. He normally his followers are, like a great number of his followers are paladins, knights, monks, and clerics. Also, he exclusively has the dragoons as almost completely followers. Dragoons are like the spearmen who like can jump really high and crap.
Mm-hmm.
And they revere Bahamut for giving them the means of fighting back evil dragons and creatures that attack the city-states, often in the name of Tiamat. Most followers of Bahamut tend to travel periodically as they find a means paths in life. Also, as well, to means to remain down to earth and not above helping the common folk they meet in travels. This also uses as a means to pursue and reach Platinum Dragon's temple located in God's Reach, which holds special respect for pilgrims of the deity. It is worth noting that Bahamut does not allow or approve zealotry, which is what I was talking about, and will revoke any blessings granted from a being who rises above his station in such a manner.
What's
Bahamut has pride
zealotry?
enough to being a zealot, like trying to force convert people, stuff like that, like crushing down on these people because they possibly have altering beliefs from what they say.
No. You're misunderstanding the situation.
I'm just saying, like,
there are a lot of fights that happen in this town because they believe that their prophet is the true prophet of Bahamut, and it causes for a lot of religious fights. And the paladins are there going like, no, calm your
to
shit
break
down.
up the fights.
Yeah, I know that. I'm not
criticizing
them. I'm criticizing this guy who thinks he's the prophet of Bahamut. He's seeing it as zealotry, rising above his station to remain down to earth as a follower of Bahamut.
So you got no.
This guy is having qualms about this guy calling himself the prophet of Bahamut because you're supposed to, as a follower of Bahamut, you remain down to earth. You help the needy. You help the poor. You don't rise yourself above others.
There is no prophet of Bahamut. A prophet would be a zealot.
Yeah, there is no prophet of Bahamut. Everyone follows Bahamut. Is what he's confused about and why he's not sure what to do.
The arcane magic seeping into the waters has something to do with all the people kind of going bat crazy.
Yeah, everybody's a little off their rocker.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Alright, so back to the drama.
Oh, okay, so we're all good now.
Yeah,
I was just explaining to everybody out of game about Bahamut. That way, you guys know what if you guys follow Bahamut or know of Bahamut, like why you guys would be like my guy, kind of concerned that this guy's calling himself the prophet.
Yeah.
So Sana has walked over from the tree and is on the side, kind of between where Dakota and what was her name? Tiff?
Yes, Tiffany.
Yeah.
Just within their peripherals. And she's kind of eyeing them both up. And she kind of like puts her fist in her hand. She goes, "Oh, twins, right?"
Oh my god.
Tiffany looks over at Santa and goes, "What?"
Avoid just turns like the back so that way hopefully Dakota doesn't see him and he makes like, a sex motion to Santa. Like, I think this is what's going on.
Can Dakota do a sense motive check to see if Void's doing anything behind him?
Oh, no need to. You kind of get like the gist of how he's like moving his shoulders and whatnot, that he's making that sex motion.
Tiffany, please excuse me for a second. I'd like to roll for initiative to clock Void in the face.
I mean, you can, but I have mad reflexes, bro.
He does. He's got mad reflexes.
You better pray to God I don't roll a net 20.
You better pray to God I don't roll one too, like last time.
Tiffany, please excuse me for a moment.
No, hang on. No, hold on. Mel's just gonna get in the middle of this going, stop.
Oh no, it's too late. It's already started now.
Nobody's rolled.
Yeah, nobody's rolled.
Speaking of rolls, Sana clears her throat. Boys, and she's just kind of playfully tossing a die in her hand, just smiling, looking at both of them.
Okay, yeah, no. This is not the day to do this. So...
So you're not going to go after Void?
No.
The Void gets away scot-free this time.
Oh no, for now he does.
I wouldn't say scot-free. Make a reflex save.
Oh,
Oh yeah, the woman.
I had a feeling this was going to happen.
That's what happens when you do stupid stuff.
32.
Okay, yeah, you managed to dodge as this big staff has just like come cracking down next to you. From Tiffany. Who then gives an almost creepy yet sincere smile saying, I would refrain from such actions if I were you.
You were cutting out there, so she threw like a staff at me or something?
She did like a downward attack with a staff, and you dodge it, but she gives this creepy, sincere smile while saying, "I would refrain from such actions if I were you."
Void just like winks and gives a thumbs up, and it's like, got it.
What? Just a moment.
So Tiffany, I assume that's Kana and Cole with you.
Well, yeah. No, the whole gang's still here. The rest of them are up at the monastery right now.
Even Mira.
Oh yeah. She misses you,
All
though.
right.
Quit playing with your dice.
Void. Yeah.
What?
I'll tell Michael to quit playing with his dice.
Oh, okay.
While that they are talking and such, Void just sort of like leans to Melda and says, like, am I the only one that doesn't get what's going on here?
No, I think I got the gist of what's happening.
Well, it's good to see you
I'm
again,
good.
Tiffany.
Oh, don't be so. Oh, shoot. I had the word in my brain and just like instantly left.
Formal.
Cut.
Formal.
Don't be so formal. Get over here. And she practically pulls Dakota into a headlock and noogies him.
Ow! Hey!
I've been growing up, huh? Oh man.
Void just starts giggling to himself as he thinks of a sex joke
Oh my God!
about getting head.
Can you not, Brett?
I can't.
I gotta put this up on YouTube later. Don't make me 18 plus this.
So after a
So,
moment or two of noogie, she lets him go.
Zana walks up to Tiff, and right in front of her, just kind of eyes her up and down. She goes, looks over at Dakota. Yep, twins.
Dakota just face palms. Yeah, let me introduce you to this lot.
It seems like they call up a bunch of characters.
The littlest one with blue hair is Sana.
The one
Hey,
that
y'all.
said twins twice now.
Yeah. The other small one is named Melda.
Just shyly wave.
And she kind of waves back.
The tall woman behind me is Roxy.
Would not want to get in a fight with you. And Roxy just kind of shrugs it off a little bit.
The man standing next to her would be Calcifier.
Just kind of gives a little nod.
The blonde one over there is William.
No reaction.
Okay. And this little bundle of aggravation is Void.
Yeah, Void just moves his mask so she can see his real face and just gives a wink.
Again, I say, colorful bunch of characters you got here,
Yeah.
little brother.
Yeah, big sis. I guess you can say that.
So, what brings you back so soon?
Just a nagging feeling that I needed to come back here. Something important.
That's odd. We've just had some activity up near the monastery.
What?
Yeah. I don't really know how to describe it. Kind of like a rumbling, but there's no earthquakes going on. It's weird.
What about the lake? Any activity?
I mean, everything is kind of stirring up more, but nothing really out of the ordinary.
This isn't right. Could you take me to the monastery where this activity is happening?
Yeah, sure. Is everybody tagging along? She says while looking around at the group.
Well, I am.
Always here.
Well, I guess it's just the two of us. I guess just me and Santa that's gonna go.
The
Yeah,
way
Yeah,
it gives
I
off
just got back, I was having to do something.
It gives off a shrug and it's like,
all right, so
ready to do.
Tiffany just asked who wants to accompany Dakota up to the monastery.
I'm definitely going because I have to investigate this. If there's zealotry going on, I'm going to have to start contacting other followers of
The
Bahamut
zealotry
too.
is happening in the town. We're heading to the monastery.
I know, I'm just saying, like, I'm going to have to see if the monastery is, like, what's the word?
If there's one zealot
Compromised
who's
as well.
worried, there's another.
Yeah, I'm going to see if the
Corrupt,
monastery is compromised.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's only to do with this arcane thing that's affecting everybody.
Well, I'm just saying, somebody's claiming to be a prophet. I have to investigate this.
That's
Oh,
in
multiple
the
people
town.
are claiming they are.
Yeah.
That's in the town, not the monastery.
I know, but with the I know with the town being the problem, but like I'm saying, like with the
Um,
monastery as well, I have to go with them to investigate the monastery to see
Will doesn't
if
know
this is more
that they're.
widespread than just here.
Oh, okay.
What
I
Will
see.
is saying is, the shortened version of it is that, character-wise, he just knows that there's that one instance in town, and he doesn't know if it's spread, if it's in the monastery any or not. He just
Like-
knows that there's something fucked up with his religion, and he wants to get to the bottom of this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Senna stops for a second from taking her step, and she directs at Tiff and says, "Was there something wrong with the water? Did you say?"
Not really. I mean, we get a lot of fish from the river, but the lake is pretty dangerous.
This is the point Will's going to be like, this water, where's the source? The river. Where's the source of the river?
As far as I can tell, it's just part of a river that flows through the mountain.
And does this river come close to the monastery?
No.
Not that I know of. I mean, I'm not a geographer, and I haven't really been down in other places to know if the river is there.
Has Senna seen any water like the river itself as we've gotten to the village, like as we've explored the village for the small amount we have?
You can see the river to your right,
Well,
basically.
if we're going up the mountain to a mountain hermitage, they'd have to make the mountain hermitage near at least a water supply. What I'm talking about is like the river that supplies the lake that all these people use. I need to find the source of that river, where it comes from, like the point in the mountains where it comes from.
Oh, like where it comes out of the mountain?
Yeah, like
that would probably be near their monastery.
It doesn't come out near the monastery. Like you guys will actually be walking past where it comes out as you head up to where it's at.
Okay, because I need to go to A, to this monastery, and B, I need to investigate where this water comes from.
All right.
All right.
Because remember earlier, I noticed with my Arcana,
Yeah,
with my
I
Arcana
honestly
check
do not have
that
any of that like panning out anywhere, but I'm liking where this is going. These are the kinds of wrenches that I like in my plans.
because this is like there's some type of magic, evil magic, causing problems here that's in the water supply. So I have to find where the water supply comes from.
Alrighty.
Boyd looks at Dakota and it's like, all right, you fill me in later. I'm gonna go investigate the fish here, if you know what I mean.
Oh
And, like,
God.
Void pats his stomach. Void just means like he's going to get something to eat. Like he's
Oh,
fucking
okay.
hungry.
I
Did
thought
you
Not
not
like
eat
he's gonna
breakfast
go
at-
bang a
Did you
woman.
not eat breakfast at Dark Oak Manor?
Nah, he was busy being sleep drunk.
Nah, Void was like he
Right.
he like ate like a few bites and then like totally was just like half asleep and didn't eat
Void.
anything.
Void, I'll get you something to eat later. Just it'd be best if you came with us, if that makes sense.
Just after we finish looking at going to the monastery, I'd like to investigate something
So
before we leave.
To clarify, you said the river/lake is like we can see it to the right of us.
Yes, you can see the lake clearly from the town, and you can also see the river clearly from the town.
How far is it from where we are?
Okay, if you want a good approximation, say it's from. I'd say it'd be a couple, say, 100 yards. You can see it clearly. In the lake, you can see clearly, but it's a walk away, like a good distance away.
Okay.
But you can clearly see it.
Like right now, you don't know anything too much about this water. I noticed with my Arcana check but I haven't said anything yet, especially not in the
No.
presence of people who might be drinking it.
Yeah, no. Santa doesn't know what you know. There's a different reason she's thinking about the water.
Yeah, she's.
Player wise, you guys know that she's an Atlantean. Character wise, you think she's human.
Yeah, Santa's being Santa. Don't mind Santa.
Yeah.
Real quick, I'm going. Yeah, real quick, I'm going to pop a spell. It's a low-level spell called Message, which lets me telepathically talk to people that's within my vision range.
Okay.
I'm going to link with each of them individually and just tell each of them do not drink the water.
Everybody in the party, you're telling them don't drink the water?
Yep.
Okay. What about Tiffany? You avoiding Tiffany?
She may have already drank it, so I can't know what its effects are yet, so I'm not going to say anything to her.
Okay.
I will. I can confirm that where the monastery gets its water from is different from where these people get theirs from.
Yeah, they've got like a
Since
spring up
they-
there.
Paladins can create their own water as well.
Yeah, that's
All right.
Can Void just like reach into his basic pack and pull out his like water skin and just be like, "Is this safe?"
Yeah, in your mind, yes. Don't drink the water from that river. You're saying.
It's like Mexico.
Sana
Don't drink the water.
Sana gets closer to Dakota and just whispers, "Where's the quickest way to get to the water?"
Void walks over and it's like, "I can give you a hand. Just step right up."
Not right now. We'll all not right now. We'll all check this out here in a little while. For now, let's go to this monastery.
Oh, but you know what I was trying to do there, right?
Yeah, I know what you're trying to.
No, I said hobo.
Oh.
You can't see it, but I'm face palming.
Yeah,
You're
I
face palming?
me and Hoba I just face palmed.
Yeah.
Why?
Senna gives Will a very, how do I put it? A very
Stern,
blank look, like not even really listening as she starts to walk toward what she thinks is a short walk to the water.
Oh, did you guys think I was making a sex joke? Because the thing there was.
No, you were meaning actually just throwing her.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
picking her up and
like
fucking
why would you
tossing her.
just throw someone right now? We're trying to do things. That's the face palm.
Yeah.
we've been trying for the past 15 minutes to get to this monastery. Like,
And we haven't even left.
Yeah, but Aquas, he's gonna look to you and be like, "Have patience. We'll go check it out. Right now, I need time to think on this."
Sana stops and, for once, hesitatingly turns back and starts to follow.
okay, I know we've paused a lot. My dog needs to go out. She will mess on the floor. Just 1 second.
Okay.
Go.
Okay.
So if anybody needs to get
Insert travel
anything real
music
quick.
here.
Yeah, do I need to throw up the litter box break for everybody?
Yeah, go ahead and throw it up.
Yeah, I'll be right back
Alright.
in a minute.
But Hova, you know that it's my dream to throw someone.
Okie dokie. Now, where were we?
I think we were trying to go to the monastery.
Oh, I think we
We
just
We were
started our trek.
queuing. Yeah, we were queuing traveling music. That's why I posted what I posted.
Can we
What is
move
that?
now?
I don't know. Just a
Tiff.
line.
Anyway, sorry, wasn't paying attention. What'd you say?
Can we get a move on, Tiff?
Yeah, sure. She starts leading the way. Since Will wanted to stop by where the water is coming out of the mountain, she does stop there and kind of shows him where the river flows out of the mountain at.
Is
So
that
what is it, like a
within?
cave?
Is that within reachable?
From the
Like-
from the path where they're at, it's a good ways, but it's not hard to get there. Yeah, it's coming out of like a small cave opening. Like you could potentially wiggle your way in.
We'll go check that out here in just a little bit. Let's see what he needs here at this monastery, and then we'll come check this out.
Alright. So you guys finally reach the monastery, and Michael, since this is your area, I'm gonna have you describe it.
Where are we again?
You guys
Your
just
monastery.
you guys just reached the monastery.
Your big old home, the dog place.
All right. So before you see the monastery, this large building that towers over you, seeming massive, seeming something that would take years upon years to build. It has this silverish tint and glow to it as it has statues representing the dragon god Bahamut on the steps that are leading up to the front entrance. There is a lot of painted glass windows in this monastery, sort of resembling a large church. And in the front of the monastery, there are these large columns that kind of resemble Lincoln Memorial style, if that makes sense. The front entrance of that, there are columns in that sort of design and shape at the top of the stairs where the entrance is.
Like Greek columns?
Yes.
Gotcha.
And outside you can see 2 guards of the monastery.
So yeah, this is the monastery. How do you guys react to it?
Void it looks up at how big it is and just lets out a whistle, and it's like someone was compensating for something.
You get kind of like this little like glare shot at you from Tiffany, but she doesn't say anything.
You get this glare from Dakota too.
So does Void notice the glare? Does he notice it?
They're not hiding it.
So, okay. Void just goes over and it's like, can't y'all take a joke? That's all this is. Just humor.
Some things you don't joke about.
As they're doing this, Sana is kind of falling, but kind of just like brain hazily wandering, like slowly walking away in just a direction.
Does anyone notice this?
I notice.
Okay. So how do you deal with it?
Sana?
She doesn't even respond.
Suppose I'm going to follow.
Okay.
I'm gonna notice it like Will walking off and just kind of be like, where you going?
And Roxy's just kind of staying with Melba. Calcifier is just...
I'm being a curious
around.
butt. I'm gonna follow them. And wherever I go, Roxy goes.
So wait,
And Calcifier is just kind of like staying outside of the monastery area.
so now it's me, Dakota, and Calcifier. So it's like two people that don't necessarily like me, and like somebody else I'm already pissed off. Oh, just Christ! I've got my pickle here.
Yeah, you sure did.
Oh well. Hey, wouldn't it be fun if I didn't fuck up and cause shit?
I know, right?
You cause anything in this monastery, you're going to have a horde of paladins on you.
Yeah, you're gonna
He's
have
not
3
gonna
paladins
cause
and
anything.
4 clerics on you.
Well, he's not gonna cause anything. It's more so just the fact that like he thinks everybody's like mad at him right now, so he's just like, oh fuck. I'm fucked if something goes wrong in here.
Dakota begins to approach the entrance to the monastery, basically walking up the steps leading to it. To the
Oh,
entrance.
it's not around that way, Dakota. Follow me.
Hmm?
And Tiffany starts to lead you actually like a side entrance into the monastery that you didn't really spend a whole lot of time in.
All right. Dakota follows Tiff.
Alright, so Roxy is just following Melba.
Yeah.
Calcifier is sitting outside of the monastery area.
Wood's just tagging along Dakota because he doesn't know what else to do, and he doesn't want to be left alone with Calcifier.
Santa's wandering off.
And I think Will's following her, and then Melda just kind of like, huh, where do he's going? And teetered off, off to him.
It's just, it's a turn at this time. First went Santa, then it went Will, then went Melda, then went Roxy.
Your mom just called for you.
I'll be right back.
So I guess we're doing Dakota's part first.
I guess.
Yeah. So Tiff starts leading you guys down. First you go into like a side area of the monastery, but then you see like part of the wall has like fallen out into like a cavernous looking area, like it leads down further into the mountain. The activity's been down this way.
All right.
And she starts leading you down a passageway that almost seems like it's been carved out. Like it's very easy to walk down through here, and it actually leads to a spring inside of the mountain. And she says that every time that I come down here, it's just so peaceful. And as she says that, you notice that you feel calm as well, Dakota. Like, more so than usual here.
I never knew this place was here.
So in this place, can Void just like not get angry?
Yeah, there's actually a calming effect on you as well, and any adrenaline that you've been building up, you've now lost because you're calm.
Okay.
So yeah.
So this is where the phenomena has been, Tiffany?
Yeah, and just every so often there's like a small rumble, and like the water can even glow. It's awkward. It's not even like all of the water glows. It's just whenever we're near. Like, here, just let me show you. And she approaches the water's edge. As she does so, it's like the water notices her presence and starts to glow, like just like while it's near her. Everyone else has been down here and does the same for them as well.
I'm going to have Dakota approach the water next to Tiff.
As you do, again, it's like the water senses your presence and starts to glow as well. Does Void approach the water?
Yeah, Void walks up to it.
The water does not glow for Void.
This is odd.
Void gets down closer to the water and like pokes it a little. It's like, what? Am I not special or something?
Like, did you actually touch the water?
He touched the
Yeah.
water.
He pokes it. He's like poking it. Like, am I not special enough for you?
I need you to make me a will save.
Make a what?
A will
Oh
save.
no.
It's just
Oh
calm
Lord.
down. Calm down. I just need you to make me a will save.
I nat 20'd.
Okay, you do not pass out, but you are extremely relaxed. Like, you have not been this relaxed in years.
Oh, so this is like pre. So this would be. So Void would feel like, relaxed and like he did before the whole Civil War thing.
Yeah,
Like,
like,
because ever since then, Void's just been
there's
furious.
no more strife in his system right now. He doesn't feel aches or pains. He's just relaxed.
He just looks up. Yeah, Void just looks up at Dakota. It's like, yo, you gotta try this, man. It's really relaxing.
You all
It's
right?
not even trippy relaxing. You're just relaxed.
You all right? Something seems off about you, Void.
I'm completely fine. I haven't felt like this since, well, before the Civil War, before my father died.
Dakota looks up at Tiff and looks back at the water, placing his whole palm on the surface of the water.
Yeah, it's like, what's going on, Tom?
They couldn't find her leash and harness, so she's with us now.
Oh, okay. Big change. Mavis is back. Woo!
Woo!
So, as you place your palm on the surface of this spring, you get an image in your head of a silver dragon looking at you.
Spooky.
Dakota continues to keep his hand on the spring.
As you do, the dragon's mouth opens, and you see that it's missing a fang. Do you continue?
Dakota continues.
You see a fang next to the one that had been missing kind of wiggle and loosen before you're snapped back to reality as there's like a plop in the center of the spring. Like something had just dropped.
So has he got a new Tooth of Bahamut? Because that's what this is. That's what I'm getting from this. That's the vibe I'm getting.
Recap me.
Oh, doing a recap for Skips. Tiff had led Dakota and Void into a side entrance of the monastery to a wall that had fallen out, and then down to a spring area.
Okay, so we're not there.
The water glows whenever Tiffany's around and whenever Dakota's around, but it does not glow for Void. And you're getting a call on your cell phone.
Hello? Alright, bye.
Now what's going on?
They found it.
Oh, so Mavis is not gonna be.
Yeah,
there.
Mavis is leaving.
All I heard was Mavis, so I was like, yep.
Okay.
All I know, something's gonna be happy.
When Void touched the water, he became extremely relaxed. Like he hasn't been this relaxed since before his father died.
Okay.
When Dakota touched the water, he saw the images that you heard me say.
Okay.
So yeah, you're snapped back to reality as something has now plopped down into the spring.
Dakota's going to try it. How big is the spring?
It's not very deep. Like standing at the center of it, it'd probably only be up to about your knees.
Dakota's going to try and go into the spring and retrieve what just fell inside.
Okay. As you do, Tiff kind of places her hand on your shoulder, almost as if she's really uncertain about all of this. Like, are you sure?
It'll be fine, Tiff.
So as this is going on, can Void just be like slowly sinking more into the water because he's just super relaxed?
Like, is his entire hand submerged now?
I don't know. Like first, it was just like just his like finger in it, and I assume like now he's like just like moving into it. Like I like this. This is nice. I feel good.
Make another will save for me.
18.
You pass out and are now like face first in the water, and Tiffany rushes over and drags you out by your ankles.
Oh,
Idiot. Dakota continues to pursue whatever fell in the middle of the spring.
As for right now, the water's just kind of like acting like water. Like, it still glows all around you, and you look into the water, and whatever has fallen, you can't quite make out because the water is just it's shifting around too much. It's hard to see.
Dakota reaches for whatever's down there.
You grasp hold of a very hard object.
Dakota's going to pull it out of the water.
You lift an actual dragon fang from these depths. It's not a sword or anything like that. It is a large dragon fang.
Tiff?
Stick to the end of it and make it a sword.
Tiff!
Hang on. For those of you who did not hear Skittish Kitty, she said, can he put a stick on the end of it and use it as a sword? That's not how smithing works, honey.
This is not Monster Hunter Ultimate.
no. You know what?
Why not?
Don't. Michael, you know
Dakota
what you should do? You should just rock a cat style. You know
Dakota, yeah, I know who you're talking about. Dakota kind of turns around and
test
faces
time.
Tiff, holding this in both of his hands.
What on earth is that?
All I can think is it's a dragon fang, Tiff.
From where, though? It just plopped.
When I was touching the water, I saw this vision of a dragon, a silver dragon missing a fang. And one of its fangs wriggled loose, and when it did, I snapped back to reality to see that thing fall into the water.
Is my air conditioner like really loud? I had to turn it back on. I'm going crazy. It's hot up here.
What?
I put in general. I put a link to his page so you can see what he looks like.
Tiff, there's something
Hang on a second.
Hold on.
Yeah, I've got. There is currently no text in this page. You can search.
You have to put the parentheses. Remember?
Okay,
here.
I found it.
Blue eyes, white dragon.
Okay.
Except red eyes.
Okay, but like I said, it was pretty much just like a close up of his head whenever he opened up, the fang spell. Yeah. Like you didn't see all of that. It's just the head. She's just slack jawed right now, looking down at this dragon thing.
Un momento, por favor.
Tiff, there's something you need to know.
Clearly, what happened?
When I first started adventuring with the little one, Melda, she was the first one I partied up with. We ended up at the shop where I had found this supposed dragon relic, a sword named the Tooth of Bahamut.
You had the Tooth of Bahamut. She says, kind of scoffing, like she doesn't believe you.
I had
What?
the Tooth of Bahamut. Well, still have. Yeah, last night, I don't know what calcifier is. It's something not holy.
Can
from all
Void
of
hear Calcifier and like roll over slide and say fucking demon?
He's just passed out.
I mean, well, still, can you like?
Like
in his sleep.
He's just so relaxed.
Like
Okay,
his sleep.
he's not even thinking of Calcifier. Okay, he cannot be stressed right now.
There's no-
Literally cannot be stressed right
Well,
now.
Maybe Calcifier doesn't. Maybe it's a dream about him.
He cannot be stressed right now.
Well, that's not stress. Him kicking Calcifier's ass is a dream come true.
But in order to want to kick someone's
It'd be
ass,
the
you need to be
opposite.
stressed out about it. Like, kick your ass.
No, that's stress.
And anyway,
Our action fails. Moving on.
Dakota emerges from the spring with this tooth and basically gestures for Tiff to open the backpack that is on his back.
Okay, so she does open up the backpack and is kind of searching through it. What am I looking for?
Do you see all those shards?
Yeah, and a candle. It's a broken sword. What of it?
Calcifier shattered the tooth of Bahamut.
I doubt that highly. I mean,
It's the honest truth.
shattering the fang of a dragon deity?
Well, there's also more. Now, please forgive me, but I've taken a job for somebody to help them out. And they want us to gather the dragon gems. We have gathered 2. And each time something happens when we try to reach out for one of these gems. The last gem we found, a decrepit blue flaming dragon appeared, and we clashed. When the tooth of Bahamut clashed with this dragon, my hands burnt so bad that I could not wield the sword.
She seems like it's hard for her to take in this information right now, but she's not thinking that you're a liar anymore.
The Void is just on the ground, passed out, with no chance of waking up.
No, he is
sleeps
too
now.
relaxed.
He needs the
Okay.
kiss of a true bro.
He's
Love
in
Kiss Dakota, get
Snoozeville.
on that. 1 OTP. Bringing it back. Bringing it back.
Tiff, those relics are the shattered pieces of the old tooth of Bahamut. I think I've just been granted a new one, or the basis of a new one.
She's still silent and is slowly picking these shards of the blade out of your backpack and studying them.
Oh. Oops.
What'd you do?
We're just playing with a marble on the board.
Okay.
I accidentally sent it flying to the DM section of the board.
Alrighty then.
Oh.
Maybe you should stop playing with the marbles.
We need... William needs to be here. Where did everyone else go?
Isn't it funny how I've managed to disable myself in some way?
Yeah.
Because it's like, last time I got tied up, and then I got silenced by Calcifier, and now I've made myself fall asleep. Like, Jesus.
Bahamut, you mean?
Yeah.
I mean, Allah, damn it.
Did I do a good joke? Was that funny?
That was a good joke.
Does he get a red marble for that?
No, that was an out of character thing. No,
Okay.
You only get red marbles if you do stuff in character.
Okay.
Kind of like how back whenever you guys were actually fighting that big thing, if he had actually used the holy water, you both would have gotten red marble.
Yeah. You shit.
Let it go.
No, you're supposed to listen to your mother.
A little midget is not about to be my mother.
I am mad because you're also taller than me in real life, so.
Yeah.
How tall are you?
Like, as I said, I'm close to my D&D character, 6 foot to 6'2".
Damn.
He's technically taller than I am, then.
I'm 6 foot even in real life without shoes.
Same.
Yeah.
Whew.
I thought it was 5'7", but apparently Mom is
We-
5'6", so I have to be about 5'9".
About yeah.
Tiff, we need
I
to
am
find the
several inches
others.
taller than Mom.
I mean, yeah, if we're going to forge this into a blade, you're going to need.
I'm like the
one of our
shortest one
clerics.
here.
And
William can be able to forge it. I trust him. But we do need a cleric.
well, I mean, no, Mira's going to be the one to volunteer for that.
I love how you paused. We need a cleric.
There's a story that you guys don't know.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so we're gonna
You're
get
a
some
little
juicy.
heartbreaker, ain't you?
I knew it. Some type of woman or man. I don't know. It's 2017. I'm checking my privilege. Dakota can be into either.
So what happens with me
What about
and
pineapples? Did you just assume
Aqua,
it's fruit?
Dakota's about to go searching for you guys. Like, he's
Yes,
willing to leave the
Are you
Fang
gonna-
with Tiff.
But like, what about Void though? Is he just gonna leave?
Void's passed out.
Or
Void
Yeah,
will
like,
be
are you
fine
just
with
gonna-
Tiff in Sleepy Town.
Tiff, here. Hold on to the shards and the Fang. I need to go find William and the others.
As you hand her the fang, she acts like it is super heavy for her. Like you were holding on to it no problem, but for her, she's like straining herself.
You alright there, Tiff? Dakota then tries to take the Fang back.
And once again, for you, it's really light. She's just like panting. How can you hold that thing so easily?
What do you mean? It's light. Well, to me it is.
It's not light at all. Believe me. And you know me. I don't complain that easily.
Alright. I'll leave the Fang here. You can go get Mira. I have to go find William and the others. This is very
I'll
important.
just stay here and watch your friend. When you get the rest of your little group together, just haul her down, and I can carry it. It's just heavy.
Alright. Dakota proceeds to hand the Fang back to Tiff.
She sits it down. Like she's not gonna stand there and just hold
Immediately.
it while you guys are like off doing stuff. No, that thing is heavy. She's gonna wait for the call, then pick it up.
Might as well just sit down on the damn thing. Make it your little couch for a while.
So Dakota's basically making his way out of the monastery. Can I do a spot check to see if I can see any tracks or any like indication of where they went?
Want me to just give you an ex machina?
Yes.
Okay. As you come pretty much tearing out of this hole in the wall, you run into Cole.
Cole?
Hey, man, what's going on?
he runs into fossil fuel.
That's what I thought too. Was there a pile of coal laying there?
No, Cole. C-O-L-E.
No,
But it's like,
C-O-L-E.
hey, I can mine you.
No, his friend Cole,
Cole.
okay? One of the
Oh,
paladins.
okay.
And,
Oh, yeah.
for
No, I got that it was a guy named Cole. I just wanted to make the joke.
I was
okay,
confused
but,
for a moment,
Oblivious.
actually.
but what had happened was after the paladins had taken care of there was 20 people down there. Cole and Kana.
Yes.
Cole and Kana were working on getting all of them to the authorities, and they had pretty much just gotten back. Cole was going to check on everybody and had learned that Dakota was back, and so he was going to go down to the spring to see him. That's why he's in this particular area right now.
Cole, I need your help.
Yeah, sure, whatever, man. What you need?
You guys have been here for a lot longer than I have, and my friends may have wandered off somewhere in the mountains. I need your help to find them.
You mean the blue-haired girl with a bunch of people playing following the leader?
What?
That's pretty much literally what we did.
Yeah.
They went. He kind of gestures in the direction that they just kind of like wandered off into.
Thanks, Cole. I promise when I get back we'll catch up.
I'm holding you to that.
Dakota then takes off in the direction they went.
Okay, so what has everybody else been up to?
Yeah, this has kind of been on its own little tangent.
Yeah, well, what did
I
we find
don't know
while they
where-
were off doing their thing?
Yeah, I don't know where.
Where was Santa going?
Yeah.
So, where Senna is blindly walking is in the direction of the water itself. But the way she's walking is right now slower, and you've usually seen her, more energetic and skipping. She's walking flat-footed and very slow, lumbering toward the water.
So she's heading back down the mountain to where the water was coming out?
No, she's more going straight horizontal. She doesn't care about verticals right now.
So that's where she's trying to get to.
Yeah, she's heading toward the closest water
So she's
source
just
she
trying
saw.
to go to water, but she could end up falling off a cliff.
Okay. Yeah. Anybody gonna try to get? Well, Will's the closest right now.
Yeah. He's probably more likely going to notice the way she's walking more than Melda and Roxy are.
Sounds like a roll for diplomacy.
Oh, excuse me as I knock everything over.
Exorcist.
What about me?
What's Will gonna do in this situation?
He's seeing Santa acting all weird and everything.
Like I said, I was mainly just following, trying to see what's going on.
Yeah,
She's trying to get to
following
water,
Santa.
and she does not care if she plummets to it.
Oh, yeah, no. Give me a moment. Look something up here.
Oh, he's busy doing research.
I have to pull up my spell list. Hold
He's gonna
Oh,
do a
shame
thing.
on you. Jeez. I had that up forever ago.
Be prepared.
I always pull up the player handbook. Sometimes I forget to do it
So
immediately,
do I.
but I always pull it up.
Has anyone else here seen that video of When I'm Bored?
Yeah.
I love that one.
I want someone so badly to make a Scar version and call it When I'm Prepared. I have
You've
no
wanted
idea
that
how
for
badly
years.
I want that.
Dun 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 dun. No, be prepared.
But yeah, like the section of the song where it goes, yeah, it'd be like whenever he's doing that like gay lean back shoulder wiggle thing
when
during
he
a
says
song.
sensational news.
Yes, sensational
yeah.
news. Yeah, that yeah will be him there.
Yeah, he's wanted that video for years now.
And it's not a thing yet. So if anybody watching this, please make a When I Am Bored version with Scar and call it When I'm Prepared. Please.
Exorcist.
Okay, I'm going to use telekinesis
Okay.
as a grapple. It's a
Okay.
thing you can do with it.
Okay.
So I make a grapple check against.
Against what now?
Against Santa. So how does grapple work?
Because it's telekinesis, instead of using strength, I'm using intelligence or charisma up to me, because it's a spell. But
And does Santa do a roll?
I'll pull it up for you. Grapple 3.5.
I assume it's just a DC roll.
Yes, Breton, that panda is dope.
I don't provoke an attack of opportunity with this.
Honey, are you looking in the Discord?
No. Aww.
Baller panda.
Yeah, since I'm in streamer mode, I don't get notifications in Discord.
Okay.
At least I don't hear it.
Grapple. Here we go.
So, what has to happen for grapple?
Just a moment.
And it was this day that the grapple took 5 minutes.
Yeah, right.
I'm just trying to make sure I don't do this wrong.
Trying to make sure I don't throw you off the cliff instead.
I'm trying to see what I make my check against.
I guess it'd be like your grapple versus their strength.
Oh, no, I think it's. I just have to beat their AC with my grapple, I think. Yeah. There we are. Yeah. I just have to beat the AC with the grapple check. So for telekinesis,
So
let's see.
what's Santa's armor right now?
It's 18.
Alright, so you just gotta beat 18.
But considering your condition, would that actually be a normal AC?
It technically would be touch AC because it's a grapple.
Then it'd be 12.
Alright, so just gotta beat a 12.
I use my level plus my charisma modifier.
He does not want to fail this.
And then I roll. So it's actually, I could literally just take 10 and succeed. Like I could take a 2 and succeed.
Yeah, just as long as you don't get a 1.
I nat 20.
So yeah, you now have Santa grappled with your mind. Think about that.
Basically,
for a minute.
you've stopped moving. Basically, you'll notice this.
With the power of his mind, your mind is all over her right now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ravishing that body.
Thank God.
Are you gonna call this one Dear Sister too?
Thank God I'm on your mind.
Mm.
Where do you think you're going?
So I haven't moved, I'm just standing still now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's still not responding.
So then I'm going to, using the telekinesis, just slowly pull her back towards us.
Roxy takes out her water skin,
Oh, I was gonna do that.
cups her hand to put some water in, and splashes it on Santa's face to hopefully snap her out of whatever this is.
Yeah, so right
they can see my face right now, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I pulled you close now.
So when you see my face, what you see, instead of my normal, whimsical smile, my eyes are completely dull. They look like I look like I'm looking into space. My face is slightly twisted with two different emotions that you can tell, and that is fear and how do I put this? I guess
Desire.
Yeah, desire.
So fear and lust. Okay.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
So now Roxy has just splashed water onto Santa's face.
So is
there any
Exorcist technically struggle cuddling Santa?
Yeah,
Pretty much.
that'd be a positive statement.
All
Oh
right.
God.
Because it's not called rape; it's called a struggle cuddle.
Oh jeez.
Um,
Now I definitely gotta put a plus 18
So-
on this. Jeez, guys.
So you got water
Behave.
splashed on your face. What are you doing?
she had her eyes give a slight bit of light, but she's still basically out of it.
Roxy turns the water skin upside down on Santa's head, drenching her.
She actually just brightens up, like her whole body brightens up to a more aquatic blue color.
Are you a plant that needs to be watered?
You meant. Okay,
Quick question: Is
can I just
Dakota
enter my
any
water skin
relative
and just be
location
like,
by now?
here?
So great.
This stuff is happening at relatively the same time as Dakota stuff, so it's going to take him a little bit in order to actually catch up.
So
All
we
right.
have a water nymph in the he says that out loud.
What did he say? You kind of cut out.
We basically have a water nymph.
So we have a water nymph with us. Great.
Santa, are you okay?
She's still staring out at the water. Her right arm is attempting to move forward.
I mean, you can try and strength check, but I doubt you're going to beat my like.
Oh, she's not struggling. She's just like
Pointing in a jerk, like trying to point.
Yeah.
Because I'm just saying, like,
Anybody
because
else
a nat
got a water
20.
skin? She really needs some water right now.
I got a water skin. I asked
Yeah.
earlier if I could just give her mine.
Yeah.
I've got one as well.
Just dump it all
Oh, wait.
on her.
There's a
Dump it all.
wrong skin. That's
Where's your
wrong
shoes?
skin. That's my wine skin. Here's my water skin.
Oh God.
So yeah, you now have 2 more water skins of water being dumped on your head.
Now she wakes up struggling, and now there's a strength check.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead and roll your strength.
Roll your check, and I'll tell you my opposed check to you.
I roll
It's not straight strength. It's a grapple
Fortitude.
check. You're
Or
rolling a
grapple?
grapple check.
Then that should be a 28.
All right, so that's 13 plus 8 plus 14. I'm pretty sure I win. Telekinesis is a strong ability.
All right, fair enough.
So, are you? Whoa, calm down now. Stop thrashing.
She is actively shivering and rapidly tossing her head around,
So I'm gonna
trying to struggle.
So I'm going to bring her closer over and reach into my bag and pull out a blanket and throw it on her. Because I only have to mentally keep you looked up. I don't have to keep physical action on it. And he'll like loosen it enough to where she can use the blanket, but not like run away, because he's afraid that she's gonna like do something stupid.
You can tell she's trying to move her hands to get to her weapons, and she's not aware of really who it is. She's just aware that something is happening around her, and she's still
Roxy has
time for
moved
me.
up.
pushing.
Hold on. Roxy is now moved up and is trying to like hug Santa to see if like maybe physical touch will help calm her down.
That would be
help
worse.
You kill her, so
How-
help me.
How warm is she?
Okay, to give you a little insight on Roxy, her element is, whenever she's in her dragon form, is fire. So she has a very warm hug.
Then, yes, Santa slowly starts to calm down, and her skin starts to slowly turn back to her lightish tan skin.
And that's when I'll unlock the telekinesis.
Santa, are you okay?
First, she slaps him.
Me?
She turns around and slaps Will?
Yep.
Reflex?
Yeah, go ahead.
Well,
and
actually,
go-
no. Actually, no. Break my AC first.
Oh.
Oh God, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's a thing.
It-
Oh boy.
Okay.
If
Yeah.
if it's a net 20 though, you're getting hit.
So yeah, roll.
That is an 18.
18 total.
18 plus what else?
Your
Your
base
base
attack.
attack.
It's
Uh,
unarmed. It's unarmed, so it's your BA. Yeah, it's just your BAB.
27 then.
27.
Oh!
Okay, now reflex.
Yeah, reflex.
28.
Okay, so he manages to just get out of the way.
Like smack a lock of hair instead.
Yeah, actually, yeah,
My beautiful
because
blonde hair.
Will give me a higher low.
Uh-oh.
Hi,
Oh.
sure.
Yeah, that's never a good thing to hear. High or low.
Yeah, especially from Hobai.
If you actually manage to hurt something on my appearance, I'm probably going to shock you with lightning.
Did you say high or did you say low?
I said hi. I said hi.
Okay.
Oh boy.
As she smacks that bit of hair, it comes around and whacks you in the eye for 1 point of damage. I have skittish with me. That came out as a 23. I
Yeah,
had to
it
do
was
something.
a 23. Yeah, he let me look into the
No,
box.
like what I'm saying is, you're lucky he's in a good mood right now, because otherwise he would take his fingers, charge electricity on them, and do lightning to the nipples.
He would pull a Kiki Sasuke.
Oh
Yeah.
god.
Something about that adult rating, right?
Santa would just be like, "Don't threaten me with a good time."
She does get a slight smile. Just seeing the little bit of damage, and she takes a second, breathes, composes herself. One, there's something wrong with the water.
I've noticed.
2, don't stop me next time.
I stopped you because you were trying to, do something that would probably kill you.
She stops, clicks her tongue, and goes back. 3, what card would you like to burn you first?
Girl, you don't know what you're getting yourself into. If you try and attack me, I'll attack back. And then it'll end with us in a bed at night, and I don't know if that.
She stares at him.
Dakota has caught up. Dakota has caught up.
Hey,
She stares at him, and the
What
light
the
returns
hell
to
are
her
you?
eyes.
What the hell is going on?
So, light returns
I
to
just
her eyes.
wanna
What'd she say?
say-
Hold on, wait, let her finish.
I mean, I just want to say, the last time you guys were, the sex was demanded of sorts, you ended up fucking your sister. So
This is not my sister. We're good.
I know, but I'm
Are you
just
sure about
making
that?
the point here.
Yeah, you don't know that. You don't know that yet. You don't know that.
Bro, you know,
Anyways,
I could pull it
so-
with,
Yeah. Anyways. What were you saying, Aquas?
plot twist, everyone's his sister.
Her eyes light back up, and the smile returns. I knew you were interesting. And
I
she
try to
just
be.
kind of skips toward where the edge, looks down. Maybe.
It was a bit of a sheer drop there. I wasn't going to let you kill yourself in the process of getting
She's
to whatever
still
it was
looking
you're
down
trying
like,
to do.
maybe.
No.
So she looks to her right to see down the hill. She's like, yeah, that's a smarter idea. And she starts just kind of trotting off down toward where it'd be safer to get to the water.
So are you trying to just get down to the water, or do you want to go to the source with me like I was planning earlier?
She just wants to get to the water first.
So I suppose I'll follow, because I don't want to learn something stupid.
Yeah.
That's whenever you'll come up, Michael.
Yeah. What the hell is going on? What the?
I don't know. Something about
I
her
mean-
water. I don't know.
Santa turns around and she hears him, and all she says is she winks, lead by the nose. She keeps walking.
What?
Lead
What?
by the nose.
What does that even mean?
We're gonna have to put a
What
put a
did you say now?
leash with like a.
Lead by the nose.
We're gonna have to put like a little cat collar on this woman.
To be frank, I don't think she would have a problem with that.
She throws her hand up, and you just hear her yell, "Don't threaten me with a good time."
I knew it was
I'll threaten
coming.
you I'll threaten
Only
you
a
with as
matter of
many good
time.
times as I want to.
Oh God.
That's what he says back.
William, something has happened at the monastery that requires your assistance.
What did you blow up?
Nobody blew up anything, and actually Void is sleeping back there from what I last saw.
What?
Yeah.
We got ship names in place now.
So what?
We got ship
Would-
names in place
Oh
now.
no! What are the ship names?
There's Dakotoid? Dakota and Void?
No.
And Sanel.
I refuse. Alright, can I just take a check to shoot Dakotoid with a cannon,
So what was
blasting a hole through it?
So what was your ship names? What?
Dakotoid and Sanel.
Sunil. I'm not shipping this.
Something
In no
for
way
the
in hell
audience
would
something for the audience to know is I have a rule in place where party members are not allowed to romance each other, and I count sex as a romancing process. Okay? No romancing party members. You can romance NPCs,
Also, Dakota's kind of.
which is how Will left his
Dakota-
sister, but
Dakota already has been sort of spoken for, but that's for later.
So you're trying to deny romance inside the party? That makes D&D not fun at all. Every D&D game I run into, the party ends up trying to do something to each other.
and I'm saying no.
I
We're
mean,
not
Void
here
ain't
for
it.
that.
Eddie says you're banned.
What?
So
banned.
what I'm so what
You're
I'm hearing
banned.
is we need to.
Shame
So
on
what
you.
I'm hearing.
What am I banned for?
So what I'm hearing.
Denying the. This will not stop my ships, she says.
I will blow all the holes in your ship.
So what I'm hearing is
You're
we
no
need to
Jack
all now
Sparrow.
attempt to always romance each other all the time now,
No. No.
just to mess with Hobai because he
No.
has earned it.
This
Sorry,
man
I
has
was-
caused me to kill men.
I've
I'm
missed
not-
a lot of the BS3 that's been happening in the party due to blowing holes in ships. What's going on?
So as soon as Senna hears news, she does like a 180 turn and zips in front of him, her nose like right next to his, in his face. And
Too close. Too close. Too close.
And immediately before he can back away, she says one thing. Water?
Yes. Yes, it does involve water.
She grabs him by the shoulders, turns him, pushes, go.
Oh. Hey.
Go.
Brenton, that makes me want to look at the chat.
Oh, there I go. Drop my dice again. Alright, I'll stop.
Back to the monastery we go, boys.
Yeah, I guess you all are heading back to the monastery.
Can I just write
So-
Roxy's
so-
shoulder at this point? About said Moxie, and I was like, wait.
Yeah, you can.
So-
Rock picks Mel up and put on her shoulder and starts walking back.
All right, so Dakota is leading them into the side entrance, and then stops before turning and looking over where he last saw Calcifier. You still over there?
He kind of like reaches up an arm and waves. I don't do well in religious places. Have fun.
All right. Dakota begins to lead them down towards the spring.
Okay, well, Roxy's just following along, making sure that Melda doesn't bump her little head.
I gotta do a little duck down just to be sure.
As soon as we start to see the spring, Sana's gait starts to slow and her eyes start to blank out again.
Just so you know, this is a different set of water. This is not the same water that's
Oh,
in the
I know.
river. Okay. I was just wanting to clarify.
And it's warm.
Did you
Tiff,
pee
you
in
down
it?
here? No, it's a spring. Springs are naturally warm.
No, it's just I'm looking at her again. I'm just like, I swear we have like a lusty water nymph.
You see, you see Tiff has actually fallen asleep as well. Like she had touched the water and like got super relaxed and just like plopped down, sort of next to Void, passed out.
Oh my.
Honey,
God.
I saw that little lip bite. What did you do?
What are you talking about?
You went like you didn't want me to know something. What's going on?
No, I didn't.
What's going on?
Nothing's going on. My
Hold
God,
on, hold
I
on.
said I could see Santa belly flopping in the water. I said, me too.
Oh, okay,
And then
so
I
that-
started
so that-
looking at my dad. Accuses me of plotting something.
So
How dare you? You're sleeping on the futon tonight.
So that lip bite was you, just you trying not to laugh. Okay.
Yes. No. Mad.
Right,
Too bad my charisma's too high. You cannot deny me.
Oh my God, you two!
The game master gets a red marble.
Yeah, telling us we can't run romance.
I'm doing it in real life,
Nothing.
people. Get on my level.
Get on my fourth dimension. Oh.
Anyways, I'm gonna roll.
Has Santa like joined me in the being passed out party?
I'm going to.
So Santa just like dove into the water.
So Santa gets to where the spring is, and she reaches her hand out, but she stops because as she does, her hand starts to light up, like it starts to go more blue, and she immediately pulls her hand back.
Interesting
And-
note. Interesting note here. Whenever she got close to the water, it started to glow.
So her skin and the water glowed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of like how it's been glowing for Tiffany and Dakota and everybody else in the monastery. It now also glows.
Except Void.
Yeah, except Void. It now also glows for Santa.
I'm going to go ahead now that I've seen her turn blue this many times and stuff. I'm gonna roll knowledge planes. What the heck is she?
Would that be covered in planes?
That
If it's a super, is she a supernatural creature that would be covered in planes? If so,
Technically not.
I mean,
No.
she's a being of this plane.
she is not
Okay.
supernatural.
She's not.
Then
no,
what about knowledge?
human.
What about knowledge arcana magically linked?
You really see? Here's my
think
issue.
her people are like really magically like inclined. Like they're just
Okay.
like, really
Then I'll just roll.
suited for the water.
See, William is nosy about everyone else, but when it comes to what happened between him and his sister, then it becomes different. Like,
Yeah.
Then I'll
When
roll
it comes
knowledge.
to knowing what went down with that woman, we can't know. Our characters can't know. Yet,
Then knowledge history.
Okay, yeah, that one I'll let you do.
Okay.
32.
You can't
PM it to him.
you can't pinpoint exactly what she is, but you do know that she is an aquatic being that is usually not really messed with. Like out of all of the aquatic beings, like she is more advanced than others, and you don't know why she's on dry land. Like she's definitely more suited for the water, so you don't know why she's on dry land.
Okay, so now that we're here, this spring is obviously magical from what I can see.
But before this goes any further, William,
Yeah.
you mind taking a look to your bottom left on the floor right there?
You mean the sleeping woman by Void?
No. The Fang besides the sleeping woman.
Oh.
Besides Void.
Will, you do recognize this as a dragon fang. It is a material that you have worked with before.
It's a dragon fang. I've worked with that before.
I pulled that out of that spring after it magically appeared there after I touched the water.
Okay, yeah, knowledge planes the spring. Straight up.
Okay.
I want to know what the spring is.
Roll.
That's
Can I
nat
take
20.
a minute to interrupt?
Did you just get a net
And just
1?
be like,
Nat 20.
Oh, I thought you said net 1. Okay.
So that's 30 plus my stuff, so that's 53.
I just want to take a moment to interrupt and just like, I want to state how, like, Will has been like really nosy and trying to figure out what Calcifire's become and what Aqua's character is, but yet we have confirmed that Will isn't human.
Nobody's actually asked me.
Well, we've confirmed it with the whole fucking angelic
I know,
thing.
I'm just saying,
that you
nobody
did.
ever asked me what I was.
I know, but still, like, it's
Because you were passed out!
I'm more so commenting on the fact that we haven't done anything. Like, we've just, like, we know it, and we're just like, whatever.
Dakota doesn't care. Dakota is the minority of the group. He has lost any faith in finding out what you people are. And yes, I say you people.
I'm the intelligence / charisma diplomacy character. I need to know things.
I know you are. I'm just, like, making a point here.
Yeah,
That, like,
I need to know things. It
I'm
helps
also
me
just
explain
making the
things.
point of, like, you've been thinking about
So what
other
did
people's
we
races,
find
and
out
yet
on
we
that?
have no idea about
What did we find out on that 53 roll?
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I rolled a
I'm the-
53.
So what was it again? Knowledge planes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. What this is? It's a special that's actually linked to Bahamut himself, and it's been known as the Tears of Bahamut. Like he has wept for humanity before, and this is kind of like his gateway to this realm because of how much he cares for humanity.
So you guys have been sitting on this for how long, and you never come here?
We had just... Well, according to Tiff, this actually just opened around the same time of my vision to come here.
But do you
So
know
this
what
is-
this place is?
No, only thing I can assume is it is linked to people and followers of Bahamut.
It's not linked to people and
Somehow.
followers. It's linked to Bahamut himself. This is the
But
Tears
there-
of Bahamut, his holy spring.
But there is one thing known to mention about this. Anytime someone like me or Tiff or Fish Woman, Water Woman,
Hey!
you love water.
What's her alignment, by the way?
Lawful good, chaotic neutral.
Chaotic good.
Yep.
Alright.
So
And-
I know your alignment is lawful good, isn't it?
Yes.
So your sister's alignment is similar. Void is not good aligned, isn't he? It's neutral.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like
And-
chaotic neutral.
And everyone besides Void who has approached this pool, the water began to glow.
So I'm gonna go up to the pool and see if it glows.
What's your alignment?
Neutral good.
Yes, it starts to glow.
While he's doing this, can Dakota shake Tiff awake?
You can try, yeah.
You gotta leave Lloyd passed out.
Alright.
No.
So what would I have to roll to try and see if I can wake her up?
Nothing, just shake her.
I'm going to
So-
touch the spring.
So
Give me a will save.
Will save?
Yes.
That's a
Will, give me a will save.
that's
Dakota,
a 30.
give me a will save. Dakota jumps
30.
in front of Will.
Just like Void did in the past, you don't pass out, but you are more relaxed than you have ever been in a long time.
So I forget.
No, you don't forget. You're just relaxed. It doesn't
Dang
bother
it.
you.
he really wants to forget that moment.
As soon as he said I forget, I was like, God damn it.
Anyway,
can't let him.
Dakota begins to shake Tiff, trying to wake her up.
She starts to stir because she didn't touch a whole lot of the water, so she had relaxed just enough to pass out. So she's like kind of awake, still kind of asleep. What's going on?
Tiff, you were asleep.
5 more minutes.
Tiff, 5 more minutes. We don't have 5 more minutes.
All right, time to see.
Now.
Time to see if I can get some of my evil purged or get a blessing from Bahamut. I'm gonna cup a little bit of the water and drink it.
Oh my.
Wait.
So is there just no way
What?
to wake Void up at this point?
He's trying to drink the water to
what?
purge the
I'm going to cup a
purge his
little bit of
evil.
the water and drink it to see if I can purge some of my dark side or get a blessing from Bahamut.
Give me a will save with disadvantage.
Disadvantage?
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel like there'd be a
That
constitution.
seems like a dumb move, in my opinion.
Do you want a will save or do you want a fort save?
Well.
Well, it would be a dumb move if somebody who was evil aligned or neutral aligned tried to drink from the spring.
I
Or
know,
good
but-
aligned drinking
but-
from a good aligned spring. But no, I was talking to Void. I was talking to him as a person.
Well, I just mean like the guy that got himself knocked out doesn't think this is a good idea.
Well, remember,
that says
Will
something.
didn't see any of that.
It's 32.
Okay. Again, you're able to remain conscious, but you feel even more relaxed than you did before.
You're like on opiates. Holy shit.
So with that, I'm going to go into a meditative / praying thing.
Yeah, you were in that really tranquil mindset right now, and before you were even actually starting to see some things. Around you are it's like a bunch of hatchling silver dragons are just kind of looking at you, tilting their head almost like cats, and just kind of
ooh, something new.
just kind of checking you out. No one else can really see this because they're not in the same mindset as you are. But yeah, you have silver dragons checking you out.
Well, I know Draconic. What are they saying?
They're not saying anything. They're just looking at you like, "Ooh, isn't this interesting?"
Interesting.
Yeah. So then in Draconic, I'm going to say hello or greetings or something like that.
Okay. They're still their head was tilted one way, but then you spoke to them, and the head tilts the other way. You can tell that these are children, like probably just born.
Mm. Okay, so in this little mindset thing, I'm going to explore around.
That ain't a child.
What do you
That's a
mean?
baby.
You're gonna get up and start walking around?
In my mind, not my real body, because right now I probably can't even move my real.
Oh no, you can move your body. You said that you went into a
This
frame
is
sort
this
of
is a vision you're seeing.
A vision? Okay, so I'm just going to see where this vision takes me then.
So yeah, is it just for the moment? Is anybody else doing anything as Will's just tripping out?
Dakota
on
is still
the floor?
Dakota is still trying to wake up Tiff.
Did
while
we
you were
notice
waking-
that he said something in Draconic, or is that just straight up his vision alone?
He said hello in Draconic.
Oh, so we heard that.
Yes, out loud.
Okay.
He out loud said hello.
I'm wondering
in
if
Well, if you know Draconic.
I know Draconic.
Draconic.
Sana after
Ass off to know it.
Yeah,
Sana
I worked my
after-
ass off to learn Draconic.
Sana, after watching him do that, gently hovers her hand just above the water as her hand slowly turns blue, and as the water glows.
Yeah.
Does anything happen?
No, the water's just glowing. You're not touching it. So.
You have to actually touch the water.
She lowers it just slightly enough so that she's touching it.
Give me a will save.
You just fail your will save and just jump right in.
That would be really
that might
funny.
not be wrong. That would be a where'd it go?
I love like
21?
you get
21?
You said 21?
Yeah.
Okay, again, just like everybody else, you don't pass out, but you are more relaxed than you have ever been in a long time.
Is
I thought-
that an enchanted state?
No,
Like, do you feel enlightened?
It's more like
this is an enchantment. Like, yeah,
This
this
is
isn't like
kind of
resisting.
like a water enchantment, basically?
no. This is pretty much a divine being taking the weight from your shoulders for you, at least for a little while.
Yeah, this isn't.
Okay.
Yeah, this isn't like an enchantment effect. Like you're rolling to resist an enchantment. This is not a hostile effect.
This
I
is
didn't think that.
relaxed.
There's a reason. Okay.
So
At least we're not gonna
Sana
have
is
a
going-
repeat of my dumb shit move.
Sana is
I
going
will say
to Sana's going to sit down
I mean, Void tried that.
and
Void still will try that.
Sana's going to sit down next to Will, not meditate, but just wide-eyed look around the cavern.
So she's going on a trip on a magic rocket ship.
You haven't ingested any of the water, so you're not seeing any of the vision. You're just really
No,
relaxed.
she's just looking around.
Okay.
Okay, well, Melda, after
Rocks.
having observed all this, is curious as all hell. And I know that this is gonna be bad because I am chaotic neutral. I wanna go touch the water.
Give me a will save.
Oh god.
If you fail this, will save. It may alignment shift you.
Oh, okay. Oh god. Don't let it be a 1, that's all I ask.
Because yeah, like not one. Like you're suddenly going to be overcome with the feeling of this lawful good deity.
So what,
It's a 13.
Oh. Well, plus
Oh,
the
no.
18, so I'm
That's
good.
low.
Yeah, you
Oh, plus the 18. Oh, yeah.
You pass it, and just like everybody else, you do
Oh,
not pass
okay.
out, but you are super relaxed.
Like not
Does-
wanting here is basically you would suddenly become overwhelmed with like the divine splendor of this lawful good deity.
Did the
Oh,
water
okay.
not light? Did the water light up or no?
No, it did not light up.
Not whenever she got near it.
Roxy.
I don't think so.
Roxy.
Yeah.
Can you help me wake her up? She has a
what-
headache sometimes.
So it's just out. No way. No chance in hell.
So
Have
no
you
one,
ever
no
had a
one's trying to
sleep-
wake you up. You were just too relaxed to wake up on your own right now.
Well, you still
I
probably
wanna
have your
roll a
hand dipped down in it.
cobalt,
So you're like,
No,
No,
so you're like-
Tiff had dragged him from the water.
Yeah, I went full in, and I had to be
Face first.
Yeah, I pretty
I'm
much just like
pretty
this
sure
is nice.
you're in like a coma then, like the most relaxed coma anyone could have.
I don't know. You can still try to wake me up. I'm just saying.
like you know that.
He is on a journey right now.
Yeah,
That
like,
is
you know
what he's.
those. Like you know how like whenever you take like stuff that puts you to sleep in a doctor's office and you're out for a long time, that's basically what happened to you.
Oh, anesthesia?
So
Yeah.
Dakota,
Love to hold back.
so- yeah. So Dakota just kind of asked Roxy to wake up Tiff as like last resort.
So yeah, we'll get back to that. Back to Will's vision. These little silver dragons that have taken an interest in him, sort of like scatter as a bigger one, sort of just like hunkers down and lays down in front of Will. Is just looking down at you right now, not saying anything.
Okay.
And these little
So-
ones are kind of like crawling all over this bigger dragon, almost as if
Mhm.
this is their parent.
It's Papa Drake.
So do you say anything?
Obviously, again, in draconic greetings.
He just kind of bows his head as a non-verbal greetings.
What does you wish of me?
Again, he doesn't say anything. He just kind of lays there and looks at you.
And then I'll be like, I've come seeking aid. There is a darkness in my blood I wish to purge.
Now there are words like reverberating in your head. Like his mouth is not moving to speak, so it's.
But I hear it like it's like a telepathy.
Yeah, and it's of course draconic. And what darkness is that, my child?
Within my blood lies blood of those from the nether realm of the demons, and I wish not so much. I wish it were not so. There is strength in the blood, of course, but I don't desire dark power.
I cannot remove that which is a part of you.
Is there anything you would ask of me? Any boon, anything to do to help humanity?
Not at this time.
The fang my friend has.
My fang, yes.
Is the other from you as well?
I figured you would have known that. You seem
I
shocked.
don't like to move.
This is a big thing that you should have remembered for some reason.
I mean, I know what it was. I'm just saying I wasn't going to make assumptions.
But there's some sort of significance to it that he's shocked that you have forgotten.
Well, I mean, I know it was called the Fang of Bahamut. I know that.
I know. I'm just saying that there's another reason why he's shocked, but you don't know why.
If it's something I should have remembered, I've been having troubles with my memories. I recently had forgotten almost a third of my life and didn't remember it until I suddenly walked into my childhood home. I don't know if somebody's blocked off my memories or...
As you talk about your memories, one of the little dragon hatchlings has scurried up your back and is resting on top of your head, looking down at you, kind of like upside down, kind of like Toothless from How to Train Your Dragon.
Yeah. Well, hello there.
It just kind of reaches its neck out and boops your nose with its own.
Well, I'm curious as all hell because I'm listening to half of a conversation here.
You're super
you're
relaxed.
listening.
Nothing is bugging you right now.
Oh, damn it.
Dakota's the only one who's hearing this besides Roxy, and he doesn't know what's being said.
Yeah, you're a follower of Bahamut, but doesn't know how to speak Draconic.
In his defense, Draconic is really hard to learn.
Anyway.
And in Roxy's defense, she's one step short of being high as hell. Melda's.
Yeah. Roxy has not gone anywhere near the water.
Void's just in a coma, apparently.
I'm trying to figure out what I can do with this, then, if you can purge the darkness.
Am I curious enough to poke the water again?
You're just sitting there relaxed.
Like, if I'm just relaxed, can I touch the water again to see if I can get even more relaxed?
Yeah, I mean...
How far down the rabbit hole can I go?
Will was able to scoop some water up afterwards and drink it. I think, yeah, you could poke it again. Are you going to poke the water?
Yeah, I'm going to touch the water again.
He's going to touch the butt.
Not one.
Get ready to pull another body out of the water, Dakota.
That's an 18 plus your...
My 13.
That was the same thing as last time.
Yep.
You are even more relaxed now.
Oh. Am I going to take a nap now?
I mean, you could pass out if you really felt like it right now.
Yeah, I'm going to take a nap.
I mean,
so
I'm just saying, you
can... full-blown pass out?
Yep.
Okay, so she's out.
Did I fall in the water, though?
No.
Okay. just to make sure.
Roxy, Melda.
You can, as a player, choose to fail a save.
No, because you told me that if I had messed up that save, that my alignment would change, and I don't want it to change.
It could. It would come down to what Nick decides to do. But basically, if you fail that, you're touching a holy, you're touching a holy, place of a deity. If you fail a will save around that, you're going to suddenly be overcome with, oh my gosh, this is actually a god. like something like that. Like it will just suddenly be extremely real to you.
You'd be pulling a Vegeta. It's over 9,000.
It's over 9,000.
Oh man.
So other than that, I'm just going to sit in the vision and see if there's anything else, any advice, anything he wants to tell me.
So Roxy goes and checks on Melda, and again, the big dragon is looking down at you, confused, like wondering how you forgot, and then he tells you that you were the first one I gave a fang to, and you forged it into a blade. That's why he's confused.
Well.
You made the sword.
Will forged the first tooth of Bahamut. Dun dun dun.
Oh, the sword that he had that broke was my forge work?
Yeah.
Yeah, the dragon just nods.
Why can't I remember it?
And why can't you fix it?
Something is messing with my memories. Do you know of anything I can do?
Well, my little one there seems interested in you. He's talking about the little dragon that's on your head.
Yes. Your little one does seem to be interesting indeed.
It's like the way that it's shifting around is it's kind of like checking your head for something. Like, I don't know, maybe ticks or lice or something or whatnot. It's just it's like pecking and nibbling here and there in your hair.
I'm not meaning a physical thing. Like, it's just one of those moments, like, as it's like poking around. He just kind of laughs a little bit.
It then like settles down on your shoulder and wraps its little tail, at least what it can, around your arm. Like, this is my spot now.
I believe I've been claimed.
Well, he does want to go with you for some reason.
I mean, if that is what you wish, I would obviously not have one of your children be brought into danger willingly. I tend to get into fights with those that tend to try to do evil.
Oh, my little ones know how to travel unsuspiciously. And as he says that, this little guy seems to almost flatten out and like fade through your clothing. And if you were to check on it later, you now have a silver dragon tattoo on your shoulder with its tail curling around the top part of your arm.
Nice. That's cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
now he's like Silver Haku from Yu Yu Hakusho.
So actually,
give him a bow and he can be Hanzo.
You go walk take you girl. So Michael.
Because he has katana, he can be both.
Well, I can be actually what the original plan was, because originally Genji and Hanzo were the same character named Genji. So you probably, Michael, you probably just saw a tattoo literally just etch itself into me right in front of you.
Well, your shoulder is covered up by your outfit, so no one.
Well, there would have been
anything.
like a glow.
Nope, no one saw.
There probably would have been a glow.
Yeah, what
no
is the baby dragon's name?
Nope, no one saw anything. What? Huh?
What's the baby dragon's name?
Taro.
Taro. They didn't really see fit to like give them names. Like Bahamut did not name himself. It was just kind of like the name that was given to him.
Yeah.
Taro. For him, he's just a silver dragon with his children.
So,
well, just the will come up.
Paku.
No, we're not gonna do
Name
that.
it Paku.
A Paku is not silver.
That's true.
A Paku's a kind of fake dragon. Name him Genryu after my character.
Yeah.
So,
so I guess I come out of the vision after that.
Yeah.
What's the name of the character that? What's the name of that Yu-Gi-Oh character from the bridge that's always like blue eyes, white dragon?
Kaiba.
Yeah, that's what you should name the dragon.
Name it Seto.
You should name it
Kaiba. It's over, Kaiba.
I'm wondering why we're naming a dragon after an Egyptian.
Do you like my idea?
No. I think no. You like my idea? No!
That was so good. I like Maddie. She said little Baja.
Timing.
So what?
Little Baja.
Little Baja.
It's cute.
It was like having this attack where it like pops up off of his shoulder for a Baja blast.
No.
Alright, it's now known. Exorcist's mission is to make the Baja Blast. Let's go!
I thought his mission was to forget fucking his sister.
That will help. Drink
So-
enough Baja Blast, you'll go into a coma.
Apparently, drink enough of this, you'll go into a coma. So Will is woken up, right?
As the little dragon fades down onto his shoulder as a tattoo, his vision starts to return back to the cave, and he sees a concerned Roxy going like, "The hell were you talking to?" But she
I don't even know what he was saying.
I forget. At this point, I already know what she is, right? I believe she told us.
Yeah, I mean, the only person who doesn't really know what Santa is doesn't know what Roxy is.
Actually, Will was passed out. Will was passed out.
Yeah,
during-
I
that's
learned
right.
later, though. I believe I
nobody
learned
told
later.
Yeah,
No, nobody told you.
we'll say that Calcifier told him after a while. I mean, they hate each other, but they do have to spend some time with each other in order to catch each other up on things.
All right. Oh no!
Alright,
At
so-
first, I thought it would be like he was passed out, so he doesn't know.
So I would know. I would know that she also follows Bahamut, right?
She doesn't follow Bahamut.
Well, she
Oh, she
might not
doesn't?
follow Bahamut. She's
Me and you are the only
Dragonborn.
two that follow Bahamut, Exorcist.
She does not follow Bahamut.
Oh, you
think
from
all
day one, I
Dragonborns
I
follow
do have her
Bahamut?
divinity written down.
Get your privilege.
Well, the reason I was making a note is because as a Dragonborn or a Godoline Dragonborn, the great vast majority of Dragonborn follow Bahamut because he's kind of literally the god of dragonkind.
I mean,
But,
even if I was
she,
a good one,
she does
I
not follow
wouldn't.
Bahamut.
Anyways, as Will.
Oh, after she asks that, yeah, just in Draconic, I was speaking to the Lord of Dragonkind.
She replies, "But we're speaking to Bahamut," and she sounds
Yes.
skeptical.
And that's at that moment. So only her and Michael will see this. So that's whenever I reach over and lift up my shoulder thing.
So I
Mike
take
is
it
so
you,
relaxed. I might
you
as
saw
well
him
be high as
too.
balls right now. That do I even?
You
understand
said
what's
you
happening?
no. You passed
Oh,
out.
okay, I forgot.
You said you passed out.
So you said, so you take it what?
So I take it you saw him too.
Yes.
Just saying, as I was trying too many times, Sana actually sees it because she's looking at them because she
Okay.
was about to say something when he pulled the shirt up.
I mean, she's like
Good
So-
timing,
super
by the
relaxed,
way.
so
Got
I
a
think
nice
she doesn't
peek.
Care, but all right.
Well, no, she probably doesn't care, but something she's trying to say.
William, you told me in order to reforge the sword, you would need a cleric of my divinity.
Yes.
We
Cleric has to be there to do the blood.
Can I interrupt for a second?
Mhm.
Earlier, you said when it broke, that was probably because it was misenchanted.
Yeah.
Meaning
I
that
forged the blade. I didn't do the enchantment.
But
yeah.
still, you had it enchanted. Meaning, technically, it's your fuck up. I'm blaming you. You had it enchanted.
Well,
It would have been whatever cleric did it previously. If they rolled
I mean,
low on their wisdom check to get it blessed, then that's the mess up. I don't
Yeah.
control.
Yeah, he
Cleric.
just makes it. He doesn't bless it.
I know, but I find it more fun to just like.
You just want it to
shit.
be his fault, don't you?
Yeah.
But you don't know that anyway, so.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know yet.
It was the strain from like a piece of a deity clashing with another deity was too much for the enchantment to hold. Like no mortal is that strong.
That's
with
a whole
with the thing.
thing on its own.
But now that we have this, I know another way we can do it. He says that.
I mean, we still do have a cleric Would
If
it
you
be?
take the context out of that, that's an amazing line. Now that I have this, I can do something else. We can do it another way.
But anyways, I need a forge. And it has to be a high.
At this point, she has been disturbed enough in order to sit up and go, "What?"
Get her. You know who I'm talking about.
I need a forge first.
Yes, get Mira and please lead him to the forge.
How good is the forge here? It needs to be of extremely high quality to produce necessary to work on Dragon Bone.
Well, I can show you. It looks a lot more complicated than any of the forges I've ever seen.
Very well. So at that point, kind of trying to wake everybody up.
Dakota can Dakota kick Void real quick?
If you beat his AC, yeah.
All right.
I feel like you're gonna break a toe.
It'll be against his touch AC.
Net 20. Come on, get up. Net 20. Come on, wake up, time boy.
I'm sorry, Aquas.
What?
I have to play this character in a way that he would actually do things. So he's going to lightning boob.
Oh
What?
God. He's
What?
going to
Hold on.
apply
Santa
some
was not knocked
shocks
out.
to your nipples.
Santa was not knocked out.
Motherfucker, I am not knocked out.
Oh.
I'm just chill.
Apparently, he doesn't want to calm your tits. That's what's going on here.
Santa's
Calm
there,
your tits before you excite mine.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so
As-
Void wake up from
as, as he puts his shirt down and Santa's still watching, and she is aware of this. Like, she's relaxed. She's not out. Like, she's aware. But
okay, so yeah, he's not going.
so she knows. But the thing is, once he gets up, Santa says Aquasira and lays back, pulls out one of her inscribed cards, a blue one, and twirls it as everyone starts moving, and she says pretty loudly, God, I hate water.
Eh?
You seemed to enjoy it earlier.
So, a water nymph that hates water.
It's a love-hate relationship.
She shoots up,
Yeah.
walks up to him. Not nymph.
Then what are you?
She goes very silent and starts darting her eyes.
Bad
I mean,
touch.
Either
Bad
I can
touch.
continue. Either I can continue to call you a water nymph, or you can tell me what you are.
As Santa gets more and more paranoid, the effects of the water are starting to wear off to where she starts feeling normal again.
She takes a deep breath, looks around, and notices just 3 people that are really conscious. Atlantean.
So now I want to knowledge history knowing that name.
Okay.
Well, but before, can I just ask my question? Like, does Void wake up from the kick that...
Oh yeah, I net 20 kicked you in the ribs.
Oh, yeah, you net 20 on kicking him. You didn't net 20 on waking him up. That's on Void.
So you do your unarmed damage times 2.
So my unarmed damage times 2. Let's see.
Which is a D4 unless you're a monk.
So
roll a D4 and multiply it by 2.
Okay, D4. 8.
So that's 8 unarmed damage.
Yep.
Okay. And, I guess it would be a will save to wake up? I don't know. I'm just going to give it a high or low.
So...
Who calls the high or who calls the low?
The void calls high or low.
Alright.
Hi.
Hey, how's it going? Yeah, you wake up.
You're a boob head. I love you.
Have a nice night. Have a nice nap there, princess.
By the way, my role was a
Michael, there's always a princess when we do D&D.
Was a 32 with that name.
To know
When-
about Atlanteans?
Yep.
Yeah, you know about them. They're like really secretive and strict military-wise. So yeah, again, you don't know
So
why
wait,
this
did
one's
Void
on
wake
land.
up though?
Void woke up.
Yeah, he woke up.
I didn't hear.
Yeah, no. As soon as Dakota said princess, she kind of quirks back up, pops her head like right over Will's shoulder. Wow, my brain just went completely blank. Holy shit!
Oh, is that what she said?
So
Yeah, that would actually fit. That would actually fit.
You just see
So-
like a little gopher.
Yeah,
just-
she
I have
she
no idea
quirks
what
up,
I'm
just
gonna say.
pokes her
And
head
it
over her
goes back
shoulder,
down.
and she immediately goes, "I forgot. Never mind."
It just goes back
Okay.
down.
This is bad.
What?
Oh,
What is
God.
bad?
What is love?
What is love?
Don't
I
hate
will
me.
throw my most
Dumb
hated
love.
element upon your face.
All right, hold on. I'm finishing.
Can Void go to repay the favor and punch Dakota in the stomach?
You have to beat my AC first.
Not even like you don't even know. You just woke up to hell.
Yeah, but my stomach hurts. I just got hit in the fucking stomach.
And Dakota
He
is
got
right
kicked
there.
awake.
So
He's right there.
He's lashing
Okay,
out in anger.
so-
He's a berserker.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm a berserker. I
All
wake
right,
up.
all right. Roll your d20 and add on your base attack bonus.
And it has to beat my AC.
So 43 knowledge royalty on
What's
her.
your AC?
What did you roll?
I want to know your AC.
I want to know what you
doesn't-
rolled.
Technically, he doesn't have to tell you his AC. He just has to let Nick know if it hit.
So are you
It's
trying
the
to see
roll
if Santa
plus the
is
base
part
attack
of
bonus,
the,
right?
Are you trying to see if Santa's royalty?
Yes, because she perked up the moment he said princess.
From what Aqua's told me, I don't think she is.
Nope.
Okay, good. I did not
She's-
want a runaway princess with us.
Well,
That would be bad.
she's not technically royalty, but she is higher up in the hierarchy.
So she's nobility.
Yeah.
So
I
that
think-
same
I
role.
thought she was in a military family.
That
Military families can still be nobility.
yeah, Atlantean military
Especially in
is,
Atlantean.
is
What did
higher
you-
in the hierarchy.
I'm
What did
trying,
you
but I don't
roll,
want to talk
Brett?
over people. So I was letting it die down.
So we don't have a runaway princess. We have a runaway noble's daughter. Great. I'm not saying this out loud, of course, but
I was gonna say,
What
that's just
did
as
you
bad.
roll, Brett?
I said it. 30.
Ah, you actually hit.
Oh my god, okay. Roll your
So-
d4 multiplied by 2, I think. Or just d4, because I don't think you crit.
just a D4. He didn't nat 20.
Okay.
Yeah, only monks can get lowered crit range on attacks.
That was a 4.
In total.
So you got punched for 4 damage.
Okay.
Don't forget your strength mod.
Oh, wait, so it's 4 plus my strength mod?
Yep.
Oh, then he would take... Yeah, then he would take 11 damage.
Yeah, and
Alright.
you would have taken more damage as well. What was
I
your
was
strength
about to
mod?
say, yeah.
What?
What was
What's
your strength mod?
+5, and I hit him for 8. So yeah, I would have hit him for 13 damage.
So
Would it be 13 or would it be
8 plus
18?
5.
Because he hits. Oh wait, no. The damage is
your-
only
your-
doubled, not his base attack.
Yeah, your regular damage, not your modifiers.
So you hit me for 11, and I hit you for 13.
So with that 53 knowledge royalty, royalty nobility,
Yeah,
um,
yeah, you
so-
know.
I know who she is.
Yeah, you know.
So I know. Okay.
This is bad.
So you were like peeking up over me, and at that moment I will, in only her view, to where only she can see it, mouth her last name to her.
How does Santa react to that?
So
So he knows your last name. He knows who
I know
you are.
exactly who you are.
That's terrifying considering, but okay.
Stalker.
No, I'm just. I know noble circles.
Stalker.
Her eyes widen instantly and then sharpen to knife point.
At that moment, he does a little like coy, like head bow.
She pulls out a red card and starts flipping with a very intense stare.
Think you done fucked up now?
He kind of chuckles a little bit and mouths like, and mouthing again. I'm not going to say anything, but it's just interesting to know that you're all the way out here.
That's a lot to mouth out. That is a lot to mouth out.
Well,
Roxy
then
looks
fine.
over and
Well,
sees
then-
this and is like, what is going
then
on
fine.
between you two?
Oh,
Can't be
you know,
taken back now.
No, just it's like,
Oh, I wish
flirting.
I was awake.
Oh, Mel, I'm glad Melda's asleep. This would be a whole can of worms.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, doesn't Melda have Zone of Truth?
Santa,
now?
Yes.
Santa looks at.
I know
Santa
some
looks
truth.
at.
I know Zone of Truth too.
I want
just
to ask though, how does Dakota
Santa,
react to the
Santa
whole
looks at
punch
Roxy as she asks that, as he responds, and she just says very, very, very simply, "Oh, I just denied his marriage proposal."
yeah,
Bill, this is
it
not
hurts
the time
horribly,
or
but we'll just
place
have
for
to.
that.
It hurts horribly, but we'll just have to do non-marital.
You're going to have to hit harder than that if you want to hurt me, Void. Getting back to the whole Void
just
punching
wake up
Dakota
alone?
after he slammed him in the.
So just at that, after he finishes his statement, he kind of turns, pops like a light wink as he turns away from her and walks off to the rest of the group.
Yeah. So then, okay. So now we go into the whole back to the main
Forge and stuff.
situation.
Yeah, we need to get going.
And how we're kind of
Dakota, Dakota just wants to leave and get the sword fixed and be done with it. Like, Dakota has been really upset at you guys, actually.
Michael, something that I would like to point out here.
what?
You have the original forger with you as well. You have the broken pieces.
Not
Of
again.
you have the broken pieces of the first sword, and you have another fang. Maybe you want to look into dual wielding.
You could make two of them.
Huh?
I said,
Say that again?
I said maybe you want to look into getting dual wielding.
So how big was
Yep.
this sword originally?
Say
Think
what?
of it as Inuyasha's Tetsaiga.
Oh no! All I said was you can make two of them because void and dual wielding, and that's what my mind would do.
I mean, he could either make two of them, or he could actually dual layer them.
I
You
want to
you
get
can-
into
you-
dual
you-
wield.
you- or you can make a bigger sword. Because beforehand it
I
was just a
could-
long sword.
And I could make it to where, like, do you plan on still continuing to use a shield for the extra AC? Because
Yeah.
if you want to continue using a shield, you can't dual wield.
I know.
Because what I can do is I can take these two and make it into a bastard sword.
Oh my god. Would that still fall under longsword, though?
Bastard sword can be either
is
one.
an exotic weapon that can be
Alright, yeah.
painted, but it's rarely though. I was actually looking up on those because
Yeah,
Alright,
bastard sword is one to where, like, say, like, you have as long as you take the proficiency feat with it, which should be easy enough. We level up pretty fast here.
Yeah.
You get the ability to wield it one-handed without taking any negatives, and then say like somebody manages to strip your shield, you can switch to wielding it with two hands and get and take no negatives either, because of the way bastard swords work. They're handed in half swords. They're meant to be
Awesome.
single-handed or double-handed.
So yeah, that's just some stuff to think about in the back of your mind. Like, what do I want? Do I want two long swords, or do I want a bastard sword?
Or I can make it into a great sword if I just get a little bit of additional metal. But
Everywhere.
I totally wasn't looking. Yeah, I totally wasn't looking through the weapons earlier today. I saw bastard sword and saw that you could one-hand it, and it's like, at some point, I want Void to dual-wield bastard swords.
you can. You
Yeah,
have to take the
seriously.
exotic. You have to take the exotic. You have to take the exotic weapon feat for bastard sword to wield it one-handed without taking negatives, though.
I mean, I'm down for that. Considering I can switch in between weapons because of interchangeable,
yeah, actually,
totally
I don't know if you were there for that, but I gave Void a custom feat called Interchangeable, where for his attacks he can switch between the multiple weapons that he has with no penalties. So, like, let's say
Yeah,
he.
I mean, that's like.
Yeah.
Good. That's like if I get the materials, I could pop an enchantment onto this tier of this new Bahamut weapon I'm making, and I could literally give it an enchantment that lets it take any form you want.
Yeah.
Also
keep in mind that you have a special blacksmith hammer from your past that you never decided to check out.
I had no reason to use it yet.
I just had a thought. Do we still have message?
Message as in the spell?
Yeah, that was cast on us a while ago.
That only lasts for a little while. I mean, if you're a mage, you can cast it. I can cast it again.
So you said you could put an enchantment on it that it will take shape of whatever I choose?
Basically, there's an enchantment you can put on the weapon. It's a higher end enchantment. I'd have to wait like a level or two before I could put it on it. But it basically goes, this is a long sword. Now it's a bastard sword. Now it's a great sword. Now it's a short sword.
Now it's a chain sight.
That's awesome.
It's like, oh, you're really far away. Now it's a bow.
Bit broken, but I dig it.
Yeah, it's
now
such
it's
a
a
good
shovel.
enchantment. Yeah, you
Shovel Knight.
Yeah, Shovel Knight style.
I believe it's called like formlessness or something like that. Basically, the weapon can become any other type of weapon at will.
Now it's a king, Scrooge McDuck style.
But like, I can't do that yet. It's a really high end enchantment, and I'd need time to gather the materials for it.
As Will's kind of moving forward, Santa pulls on the back and pulls him back a bit and hisses into his ear. You know my past, but not me. And lets him go and pushes him forward just slightly as she walks past him.
As she does that, I'm going to go ahead and pop another use of message in her head. Oh, but we can definitely learn and know about each other later. You can talk to me in your mind while I'm doing this, by the way.
That sounds oddly sexual.
She just hisses through her mind.
Hiss! Hiss!
As you do this, Santa, you hear a slight hiss back, but it's not from Will. You don't know what that's from.
Did you hear it?
No.
It was through message.
Okay.
Yeah, as a player, you now know. But yeah, so something just hissed back at you.
I instantly draw a card and a dice and jump back.
In her head again.
Staring at him.
In her head again. Come now, my lady. There's no reason to fight. He's calling you my lady out of like his like little coyness of knowing who you are.
Can Void just like see this and step in between and just be like, well, I get it. You're a lady slayer. Now's not the time.
Yes, you could totally do that. If you wanted to just like completely ignore Dakota now.
I mean, that's up to him.
I mean, if you still want to go, I could still swing.
Santa
are we fist fighting, or
responds.
do we want to stop like this conflict?
Yeah, let's stop the conflict. Yeah.
Yeah, no. Santa
Stop the conflict or start more.
responds. Santa responds to him out loud. I'm no lady.
Roxy
And
kind of
walks.
looks over at her and goes, "Really? Could have fooled me."
And then William just busts up laughing out loud.
Tiff, come on, get her, please.
Is Melba still
Santa's
sleeping?
already walking up the stairs, and she just throws her hand back as, "See you guys up there."
But
Dakota at
Melba
this
still
point.
asleep?
Yeah, Roxy has sleeping Melda.
Yeah, so let's get up and see this.
Sleeping Melda, and Tiffany is now leading Will to an old masterwork forge. Like in Skyrim,
nice.
in Skyrim terms, this would be like Skyforge, but like 10 times better.
Mm-hmm. So it's a masterwork, so that gives me additional plus bonus to whenever I'm using it. Yay. And
Yeah.
I'm going to inspect that new hammer now. Well, old hammer.
It's an old hammer, but there's like a little twist to it. It gives you whenever you're using it a +10 to your craft smithing.
So it's a masterwork.
Yes.
So that means it's a +12 because
Plus
masterwork
12.
automatically gives you a plus.
+12 then.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a old masterwork hammer.
Okay. So let's go check this out. Because I'll make the blade first. It's the blessing has to be done by the cleric after I'm done. So
yeah,
I'm going.
Tiffany leaves you alone with the forge to just kind of do your thing, and she goes and gets Mira.
Yeah. So I'm going to begin the smithing process. First,
Dakota still has the fang, so be prepared to catch this thing.
Yep. So I'm going to grab the thing from him. How heavy is it to me?
For you, it's actually fairly light, and you hear like almost a chirping in your head, and you know that the little dragon is helping you lift his daddy's fang.
So I'm going to kind of like look it around, balance it around a little bit, and begin the process of heating it so I can actually turn it into a metal-like substance, because that's what you have to do when you're working with dragon fangs.
Dakota also places down the backpack full of the old weapon shards, the old dragon fang shards.
Okay, so have you ever seen the Man-at-Arms Anduril episode, Nick?
Man.
The what episode?
Man-at-Arms when they make Anduril from Lord of the Rings.
Oh, you talking about that YouTube show where they make
really cool
weapons? Yes.
I think so.
All right. Well, I'm
have
going
not seen
to
that exact one, but I've
while you begin doing the thing with their cleric, I'm going to look up the video because I'm going to show you how it goes about reforging a broken sword. So go ahead and do the thing with the.
So yeah, I mean, Tiffany goes off and gets Mira.
Oh yeah, Michael doesn't he have like a history with this cleric or something?
Oh yes.
Yeah, you in the distance and getting closer, you hear.
Oh, cats!
Dakota just looks up and turns his head in this direction. In the direction of the. Say that again. You cut out.
I'm looking at a thing really quick. Hang on.
Also, who else is in the forge?
I mean, Void's just tagging along at this point. Void was promised a meal, and he's still waiting on that.
Is Roxy in the forge?
Roxy's kind of standing outside the forge, holding the sleeping Mira because
Mira.
Melda.
Melda. Nice one. Nice one.
Shut up. M-name, shut up.
There's a lot of them. There's now Mira, Melda, and Maethorian.
Yeah, so yeah, there's a lot of M names going on here, but yeah, forges tend to be loud, and she doesn't.
We need
want,
more names.
She doesn't
like
want
Melda's
Melda
dad.
to be disturbed. But yeah, you guys see this 4'4" woman with long white hair and amber eyes, just like Glomp Dakota. And I guess I guess it's safe to assume that this is Mira.
Hey, Mira.
So are you guys still at the forge when you're talking?
Yeah.
I've kind of left you in there.
Oh, so you're leaving me?
I'm outside the forge.
Oh, so I can still see what's
me.
going on. So I can still see what's going on.
Yes.
Yeah, you can still see what's going on as this tiny woman almost bowls over the paladin.
So as that happens,
What's
just
that
like
reaction, hun? I can't read that from this angle. That's italicized as well, so it's all wonky.
as I see him get glomped in the middle of like heating and preparing the forge and getting everything ready and stuff, I'll be like, "Huh? Didn't know you had a wife, Dakota."
She pops her little head up, and while blushing, she says, "Well, not yet. He hasn't even asked, really."
Huh? You work slow, man.
Void just sort of like bumps him a little with his elbow and is just like, "What's going on with this?"
Everybody, this is Mira.
Wade like extends his hand for a handshake.
She almost excitedly shakes his hand. Like, hello, how's it going?
Now, what I was giving Hobide the description of each of these characters, I gave each one of them a charisma factor.
Mira has a
What's her-
24 charisma.
Oh,
Tiffany has a 25.
oh.
Yeah, this
Sana has been leaning against one of the pillars of the buildings nearby, and she walks up to Mira and starts looking her up and down. Still looking sour, but whimsically intrigued.
Hello there. Your hair's blue.
So
I like it.
Void turns to Dakota and it's like,
She
So-
just gives a small smile. I like you.
Void turns back to Dakota, points over at Will. It's like, he said wife. I want an explanation, please.
Who is this hussy and why is she bluffing my bro?
Who is this?
Honey!
can Melda wake up now just to see another person's tinier than her? Just
So Skitty,
Yes.
I take it that's exactly what you thought whenever with the whole she who must not be named.
Yeah, pretty much.
Who is this hussy touching our bro?
Well, literally her bro, because she's like my older sister figure. So,
Yeah.
Younger sister.
Oh,
So
that she who must not be named.
Yeah, that she who
I'm
Yeah,
sitting
that.
here going, wait, is this an RP thing?
No.
No, it's her.
It's her.
Oh.
this is real life. This is
Now we
us.
gotta hush our thoughts because it's one of those.
This is just fantasy.
Yeah, it's one of those like if you think about her too much, she's gonna show up at my doorstep.
yeah. So I've already whitewashed my mind.
Okay,
Good.
okay, let's stop thinking about it.
Yeah,
now.
that
Moving on.
that one I'll let you forget about. Your RP sister, not so
Right.
much.
Yeah, Void's expecting an explanation now.
Well, this is my Mira.
She just kind of nods and hugs his side. Just like,
Once again, why are you not married yet?
Sana echoes, my Mira?
Listen. Okay. Mira and I go way back since the orphanage.
Kind of obvious with the way she's like gluing herself to your side.
Of course. And I kind of pulled her out of a dark hole she was in.
Still not seeing why you
How'd she fall in the
haven't been asked her to marry you yet.
William, I will come over there and hit you myself.
Do you want me to make this sword well or not?
Sana,
Okay, I
Sana
apologize.
sends a sharp stare and says, better than someone who's fast and invasive.
Again, Dakota,
I may be invasive, but I'm far from fast.
But
If you want to
this-
find out,
Dakota, again I ask, how did she fall in said hole? Like, why was there just a hole in an orphanage? That sounds unsafe.
Not literally.
I'm laughing out of
idiot.
game. I'm laughing out of game.
Like, your Void took it literally.
Not literally, you idiot.
so right now, Void is that blue guy from Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah, his species takes everything literally. Any metaphors that he's just gonna go right over his head. Nothing will go over my head. My reflexes are too fast. I would catch it.
Yeah, pretty much.
These Drax, good to know.
She had a very terrible past with her old family. I brought her to the orphanage, and
As he's talking about this, Mira is kind of like shrinking up at the memories of her past and just like pressing against him more.
Dakota brings an arm around her, trying to comfort her and hug her. It's all right, Mira.
helping. It's helping.
Senna sees her shrink and just gently places her hand on her head and slightly pets.
Well, she's not shying away from the touch.
Quick question: has Melda woken up yet due to the commotion?
Can
Okay.
I be peeking around the corner?
You're
Just
like
like,
you're like sleepily waking up. You know, like whenever you're just laying in bed and you want to just have a lazy day, so you kind of open your eyes and you close your eyes. You open your eyes and you close your
So-
eyes. And then you try to get comfy. Then you're like, no, I should probably get up. And you open your eyes. And you close your eyes. And open your
You're getting
eyes.
really detailed with this. Like this is personal.
Who knows?
you're lulling me to sleep. I'm
So-
tired.
The Void just like puts a hand on Dakota's right shoulder and just like, well, that's a very touching. And then he cuts off as he goes to bitch slap Dakota for calling him an idiot.
Okay, can I make a reflex save? He's trying to slap me in front
Yeah,
of
because
Mira.
he got called an idiot. So Void's just like, hey, fuck you.
Yeah, reflex save.
Yeah, let's.
Can I help?
All right, that is an 18 plus my reflex ability modifier. That's an 8. That's a 22.
Yeah, I'm just
Have
gonna go
fun.
ahead and say, I'm just gonna go ahead and say that. Yeah, you dodge. You have good reflexes. As Mira sees this big guy kind of take a swing at Dakota, how do I want this to play out?
Void's gonna have to roll something.
I mean,
No, you must stop.
Watch, it's gonna be a sleep spell.
I swear to God,
You
Right
pissed off the
fuck
wrong.
back down.
You pissed off the wrong lowly cleric.
I get back down, and I stay down.
what? What? Tell me what? No, tell me.
Oh, God.
You guys go ahead and BS for a little bit. I need to look something up.
Oh, jeez.
Right,
Okay.
I'm also going to run to the bathroom really quick then.
Alrighty, man.
Continuing to work on the forge, take a glance at that video, and you'll see what I mean about reforging a broken sword. That's one of the things that'll have to be done.
What's with the laughing? What?
You'll see.
No, tell me.
No, you'll see.
What do you mean? I'll see.
You'll see.
Oh, God.
This.
Pissed off the wrong lowly cleric.
Yes, but
You'll see.
you know what? Void has 3 adrenaline points though.
Man,
He's the
I'm
one from getting
afraid that
kicked to
this
wake
is a
up. He has the
sleep
one from the punch, and then he gets the one from the time he went to hit you. But missed him.
Actually, you're forgetting to double that because you get an adrenaline point for being attacked and another adrenaline point for being hit.
Oh, so I have 5 right now.
Yeah.
Okay, that's even more. That's
Dakota does not have to do anything right now.
Okay, hang on a second.
I'll be right back. I gotta use the bathroom.
Okay, yeah, I need to read into a thing.
Oh, so are we throwing up a litter box break?
Yeah, go right ahead.
actually almost out of time, but I would like to do this thing really quick for Mira.
All right.
Okay. So as this big guy just takes like this big hulking swing at Dakota, Mira's eyes like flash a
Big
brighter
hulking
red.
swing?
No,
It was like a slap.
So, well, in her brain, you might as well have just been trying to just flat out, kill him. But yeah, you see her eyes flash like a really bright red, and she mutters the word "fall." Give me a will save.
The one thing he's not good at.
You never know.
Oh no.
So, hey, Michael, you want to guess my roll?
20.
Is it
Yes.
under 5th level cleric spell?
It was a nat 20.
He got a net 20.
Is it under 5th level cleric spells?
Hold on, he got a net 20.
Okay. Yeah. So, Void, you yourself do not fall, but the amount of power that she has behind this causes the floor to cave in, and instead of you falling to the floor, you fall through it into the spring. Give me a will save.
Oh no! Oh god. I'm assuming that I woke up at that point like, holy shit, what just happened?
What's going on?
Someone getting fucked.
$28.
Okay, you are super relaxed again. You no longer have adrenaline points. So
He's like
you're not
almost...
passed out, and I'm assuming that you're wading your way out out of the water. You were super relaxed, but yeah. Will, could you give me like some sort of knowledge roll to see if you know about Mira?
What type of knowledge do you want? Planar or Arcana?
Arcana. Give me a knowledge Arcana.
Arcana? Knowledge Arcana? Okay. That's 40.
Yeah. Please announce to the party that this is Mira White, the cleric touched by Bahamut, and is the most powerful cleric known to date.
So I say something sort of along those lines. Huh. So that's Mira White. Touched by the Lord, then.
So Void's just making his way back now.
So, real quick, what type of bonus does this specific forge give to me whenever I'm forged?
I would.
Because I need to know the total when I roll this.
I guess it would also give you a plus 12 because it's a masterwork forge.
Okay, so it's plus 12, plus 12. Because I need to math this whenever I roll my forging check.
We are actually running out of time. We'll finish up with like item creation and whatnot off of stream. But until next time, my bubs and bubblies, this has been Master Hobai, Skittish Kitty, Exorcist, Fred Ingerson, Michael Y2K, and Dark Aquas. We love all of you very much. Thank you for watching, and have a good night.
Please
Rated R starts Friday.
God, Michael,
Please wait,
shush.
Please wait one thing.
What?
Before you finished saying about doing the crafting next time, I rolled my crafting check. Please no. Please this time.
What? Okay. What is it?
Please let me use this value for this crafting check.
What is it?
It's a nat 20. Which means a grand total of 77.
Insane.
And good night, everybody!